Yes, man. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, so good, so lovely, so kind, so nice, so lovely. My hair is looking on point. I didn't put any product in it. Haven't dried it. I've just worn a hat all day. Showtime. No time is showtime. And showtime is no time. It's my time for lifetime, for love, for peace, for happiness, for everything that goes with it. It's like
a killing a bee
with a bazooka. Now this audio, I just need to do some audio stuff because of course the audio stuff doesn't work. Oh,
when it should.
When it should. Oh man, wonder if that would do it. No. If I close it, it won't. I just need.
This isn't a technical thing, by the way, guys.
Oh God, no. Technical. Niko Omilana is coming on the show in 29 minutes. He says, when he comes on, we're going to prank him. We're going to pretend we can't hear him. Shush, man.
Shush, don't tell him.
Shush. For goodness sakes, audio output capture number 7. You're going to hear Honk If You're Lonely by the Silver Jews. Here we go. There it is, guys.
You got it?
We got to show. It means I've got to add it to every single shot. Why? I don't know. I just don't know. But it's what we have to do.
David Turner's is in the house.
Oh, David Turner's, star of the computer game show, and he is the star of that. He is coming on the show, and some of his chums are coming on the show next week, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about their podcast, which I have really been enjoying.
You have.
He's
mentioned it. There's a lot of giggles in there, and sometimes they talk about computer games.
I've been enjoying it. My hair looks. Come here. My hair looks awesome, and that's right, guys. I've lost a lot of weight. Oh, that's good.
What have you got there on your cardi?
That's just where the collar is. It's a little bit thick. I don't know what that is.
No, what's that? What's that business? Oh dear, is it dinner?
No, not going to be dinner around there.
Sometimes you miss your face.
I was 16.4 about 6 weeks ago. I'm 15.1. 15.1. Vix is in the house. Caterfer is in the house. David Turner, Tweety Bird, 5 Jokes 4, Brown Eyes Dolly. So many of you have subbed. Can I just say something? Save your subs until July the 1st. So, if you can hold out that long, this is our relationship. Do you want to give me a total for that, please? Yeah. Our relationship with Twitch is changing from July the 1st. We don't get a penny from your subs at this precise moment in history. From July the 1st, we will get half of your subs. So, if you can wait until then,
it would be muchos apreciados.
571 patrons. We want to get to 650. It's really, and I'm not saying this to call anyone out, and it created a little bit of controversy when I tweeted about it, and in the Discord, it kind of created a bit of controversy, and I don't mean it to. My sister's here, big sis in the house.
Yes.
Joe, if you stay with us for 40 minutes is all I beg of you. You're going to see some very, very special guests on the show tonight that you never thought you'd see on this show. Those guys. We've got some guys coming on. Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
They're young, fresh and popping.
I'm going to say. So I created controversy. My hair looks freaking amazing. All I've done today is wear a hat.
Does look pretty good.
David, part of the content coming up is going to be is content I heard you mention on your show. So we're going to give you full credit. When I said that some people had joined up out to our Patreon before you got charged for it.
Yeah.
And then they've just cancelled.
I've noticed a bit.
That was a weird one, wasn't it? And then I said, and we get to see it, and it's cool. And there's almost, I was going to say there's no judgment. There is.
Well.
But that's just a gut reaction. It's a gut reaction.
From my point of view, my default is to go, oh God, what have we said?
Yeah. So some people have signed up for the bit when it was free. If you sign up now, you got to pay, right? But by the way, all I'm saying is this donation thing here, that's my birthday on Wednesday. So some people have signed up, and that's great. And then they have unsigned, de-signed. They have de-signed from it. And these are big names. These are big names in the chat. Big names.
Big personalities.
in the chat have de-signed from our Patreon. And there is judgment because, but that's just like a knee-jerk gut thing. You know, intellectually, that's cool, man.
And we don't know what's going on in their lives, right? They might have had something terrible happen where they can't afford to, contribute anymore, and that's all groovy. But
Bottle Job says, well, they're bottlers.
But, it does make you wonder what you've said.
I reckon we can get to 650 subs by the end of this month. July the 1st, it all kicks off. And I'm so excited about trying new stuff, about trying it on YouTube. We're going to have, before then, I'm going to do a little test. Like, I'm going to do a private stream, possibly this week or next week, this coming week or next week. I'm going to read chapter 2 of the
book they tried to ban.
It's over there.
No,
it's fine. The Ivy Tilsley book. I'm going to read chapter 2 of the Ivy Tilsley book. And the reason I'm going to do it is because I want to, I think, this is boring. I think I can send the URLs. First of all, I thought I could only do it. Hey, Gemma, nice to see you. I thought I could only do it as we went live. I think I can stack them up in advance. So that's going to be my test. This coming week or the week after, if you're a 666 or above, you're going to get invited to a private reading of chapter 2 of the Isley Tilsley. The Isley Brothers. You're going to get chapter 2 of the Isley Brothers, written by Ivy Tilsley.
It's the book they tried to ban. I don't know who they are.
They tried.
But they might have had a point.
I think she says it's the book they couldn't ban, which actually there's no...
There's so many of those. I mean, all the books.
Can I say a big thank you? A big thank you to the Nothing Is Real podcast guys. 2 great episodes on a hard day's night, which for me is one of my favourite. It's my favourite early period Beatles, my favourite rock and roll Beatles, because never before, never again would they sound so consistently exuberant as they do on a hard day's night. But something was pointed out that I had never noticed, right? And apparently it's been erased from all the modern CD releases. And I listened to it on Spotify. It's still there. We're going to play a snatch of Beatles. A snatch of Beatles, because you play the Beatles, you're in big trouble. So I'm going to play a snatch of Beatles. So I need to turn one of these down. So we're going to get to the right point. This is great, and I'd never noticed this. It's on If I... No, it's not If I Fell. It's... and I love... If I Fell. It is If I Fell. Here we go. We're going to jump... Hang on a minute. It's about here. Here we go. Never heard this before. We're going to put. You can't hear it. It's going to come in a second. I just want to get to the bit because you can't play too much of the Beatles because Paul McCartney listens to everything.
Especially now it's Rock Down.
Rock Down.
Rock Down.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to listen carefully. Dave Dogface, don't spoil it in the chat if you're there because I know you know this. Of course you know this. Here we go. Listen. We're going to go back a few seconds. Okay, so listen.
Couldn't stand the pain, and I would be sad if our new love was in vain.
You hear it?
Was in vain.
You hear McCartney? He cracks on the vocal. He doesn't make the note.
Oh.
He doesn't make the note. On vain. Listen to the word vain. He doesn't make the note. I'd never noticed this.
And I would be sad if our new love was in vain.
Oh yeah, he coughs a bit as well.
Isn't it brilliant? He doesn't make the note. Now, apparently this has been erased from Beatle history. It's on Spotify, guys. It's on Spotify.
Would be sad if our new love was in vain.
I love it. And this is why the Beatles are the greatest rock and roll band of all time. I've gone off the Beach Boys, by the way. I will buy the new box set, but I'm bored of the Beach Boys. It's a terrible band. But this is why the Beatles will be the greatest. 1964. That record's almost 60 years old. Is that right? 64? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
60 years old. They're still giving to us. Those lads. The lads. I call them the lads. To me, they're 4 lads who shook the world. That's how I see it. This is my personal opinion. And that 60 years later,
yeah,
they're still giving to us.
2 on. Let's be honest.
No, but
2 have been very quiet.
From B the G, they're still giving to us. I love it. Content. What did I ask? Right, don't tell me what I asked you to remind me.
Oh well, you know you asked me, and I'm concerned.
Now I have not seen this, right? But David Turner's assures, according to David Turner's, I heard.
Neck, man.
I know. This is NSFW. I was listening to the computer game show, right? And I love it. I love that show so much. I fall asleep to it. Now there's no Alan Bezic. I fall asleep to it.
What's going on with him now? Weekends?
Saturdays and Sundays. On Sunday night, I will be doing a radio show on Twitch, 8 till 10. We'll hand over to Alan Bezic. But the computer game show pointed this. This is a court case in the United States of America.
Yeah.
Right? And it's on Zoom. Right? It's on Zoom. You're not going to see us because you need to see this completely, okay? I've not seen this. I just heard, David, pressure's on you. Here we go. So this is a real court case.
And we'll bring this fool in. Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yes.
Nathaniel Saxon, sir.
Your name's not Buttfucker3000, you yo-ho. Logging into my court with that as your screen name.
Why
We'll
would that?
discuss that in a little bit. What kind of idiot logs into court like that? What's your name again?
Caitlin's stifling a laugh.
Nathaniel Saxton, sir, but I don't believe that I typed anything like that in.
Well, that's what it says.
Why,
We'll
I
discuss that
apologize.
in a bit.
That should not
Yeah,
be.
you should. I'll put you in the waiting room. You can sit in limbo for a while and think about what you call yourself online.
David Turner's It Lives Up. But then there's this. I don't know what this is.
Oh my God, this is going to be bad.
NS.
Try another TV one here. It's the story.
No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. That's inappropriate.
You get the idea.
You get the idea. David Turner's, thank you. Only 3,000 amateur. He's from the future. Hazy's here, just passing through as I'm camping, but just saying hi. Hello, Hazy. Our hair is on point.
And let's just remind ourselves that the future is here. We've got someone watching as well. They're out camping. What, in the middle of a field?
We've got some great guests coming on. We've got Niko Omilana is coming on.
Yeah.
At 8:30. We've got some other very special guests coming on. It is a great show. Here till 10:30 tonight. And then I am back on Sunday doing a radio show on Twitch. What does that mean? It means there's no pictures. Think.
Use your imagination.
Think.
Think about the pictures yourself.
Think.
Paint with words.
Don't be a dick.
Let him roam around your brain. Oh, don't do that. Don't wipe his feet.
So that's happening on Sunday, 8 till 10, and we're going to hand over to Alan Bezic.
Yep.
We will give
Not that you care.
We will be emailing out Happy Trees in the Field as well. We will be emailing out Saturday the schedule for next week. It's looking strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking strong. I'm thinking let's thrash it out now.
Let's have a meeting about it now.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 till 1. Does that work for you?
I can make it work.
Okay. Wednesday, which is my birthday, we may not be able to go out for lunch because I'm expecting a call about a possible placement.
But also, we're supposed to be talking to...
4:30 on Wednesday, we're going to be on BBC Radio 4 talking to Amal Rajan about the great success that Patreon is going to be because of you. Then I would suggest next Friday, I do an 8 till 10:30.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, I might do another show.
Let's do it. Right, so Wednesday, we were going to go and have a birthday lunch.
Yeah, but I've got. Well, maybe we can. But
Or maybe I'll bring the party.
I have to take a phone call about a possible placement. This is a great moment in Iain Lee history. This is when the paths go left instead of right.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick. The alt-right are winning. Every time I see Twitter politics, trending politics, Julia, I think, oh Jesus.
Dolan did another one the other day.
Oh, Dolan is dead to me. What did Dolan do?
Oh, he did a dick.
Those people are winning. The mainstream is now the far right. The mainstream is now the alt-right. Us, slightly left of centre liberals, don't let them win. For the price of 2 Costas, sign up to Patreon. If you're listening to the full audio podcast, which you will be if you're a 666er and above, may the gods bless you. I've pressed record, makes it a nice, easy edit for me.
It's nice that, yeah.
Sweet.
It's good.
Sweet. Let's get the phones going, guys. I want to talk to my people. I want to talk to my fans.
Also, I've noticed that, because we now do mostly mornings, the level of discourse on this show has elevated, and I've only got 2 unbanned requests this week.
Okay, all right.
But we will be perusing those.
We've got post
slowly later.
We've got post as well. I'm telling you guys, this is the place to be if you want to be free. If you want to be free, sign up. Please sign up. Also, if you want to sub to this channel, you're very welcome to it. It will actually help us quite a bit. If you want to save it, just save it till July the 1st. That's when the subs really start counting for us. Good evening, Alistair.
Good evening. I've just had the first anxiety nightmare regarding the cat.
Uh-oh.
Because she was gone for an hour, Ian.
Yes.
And I thought, oh my goodness.
Oh.
Where is she? So I'm out in the street, walking up and down, thinking, this is very unlike her. The most she went before was about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think, oh my goodness me, I'll just go back to the house and just check. She was stuck under a heavy sleeping bag.
Just bear with us 1 second, Alistair. A heavy sleeping bag.
What was there? Was there a person in the sleeping bag?
I just can't begin.
Someone in there.
I don't want to know. What if the answer's yes?
You might bag it full of like blueies and that.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Okay.
You wait till she doesn't come home for a night. You wait for that.
No.
You wait for that.
Here's what Willow does. I go outside and call her. She always comes. Unless she is somewhere out there where she can see me. If she can see me, she thinks I'm going, yeah, what? She doesn't come.
Big Boy didn't come home the other night. I was very, very worried about him. I have a train line at the end of my, at the end of my garden. Literally, I've got some trees and a fence.
Explain a train track to me. What does that do? You were about to, weren't you?
No. And the number of times, Alistair, when a cat hasn't come home, I've done the walk along the train track looking for a dead cat.
Have you really?
Oh God, I've done it 20, 30 times. Yeah.
It gets you in the stomach, doesn't it?
It's
Where is
awful.
the cat? Where's my baby?
I now know to check next door to Betty because the cats quite often, Lucky and Mucky quite often go in her house and sleep in her bedroom.
It's more peaceful there.
Yes. It's
Anyway, just to finish up, I've got some EDMR news. I started new therapy.
Yes, EMDR.
Well, I had the first. Yeah, sorry, I got that wrong.
It doesn't matter. Just
senility. So obviously the first session was just introduction and what it is and da-di-da. And I think she's very good, this therapist, because she said, I will do this if I think it's safe for you to do this, because I'm worried about your alcoholism. And she said, if I'm not convinced that you've got the resources to deal with, obviously, revisiting past trauma,
yes,
then I won't do it.
Excuse me? What was that? What was that?
Rude.
So I guess,
Good. That's good. You have to be careful. You're messing with the brain.
So
it's good for her to be sensible. Good. I'm glad you see it like that as well. That's important.
Yeah, well, I think so. Because, at the moment, I'm kind of all for it. Because she's claiming that it might help physical problems as well, like epilepsy and stuff like that. Okay. Which I'm a little bit... I'm not sure about that still. But she's, we've had a good rapport and we'll hopefully continue. And I'll give you my report on a weekly basis.
I look forward to it. Typed up, no less than 3,500, no more than 4,400, please. Let's go to someone who calls themselves Tired
Barber.
Tired Barber, and they would be tired because there's a lot of haircuts. Although when I went to get my haircut, I went the second week we were allowed to, empty.
Yeah,
empty.
It's because everyone was in the queue on day one.
Yeah. Hello there, Tired Barber.
Hi there. I'd like to claim my 70s band, please.
Oh, mate, thanking you.
We thought you'd never ask.
Could you pass me a pen from the pen
certainly
pot, baby? Ty Barber, what would you like?
I'd like Fanny, please.
Oh.
But what that...
Come on now.
Okay, Ty Barber, Fanny, great choice. I was ironing my Fanny T-shirt yesterday.
I've yet to wear mine.
Great choice. They're yours. This is as
Thank you
simple
very
as
much.
that. Thank you, Ty Barber. Let's go through the
I was
bands.
going to say, speaking of T-shirts, but yeah, go back to bands first, then I'll talk T-shirts.
So these are the 70s bands. We'll do the 60s later. Pete has got Boney M. Dave has got Mr. David Bowie and his Spiders from Mars. Mick Hughes, Ello. Alistair has Genesis. Alan, who also has the Nashville Teens, has the Wombles. Jackie has Badfinger. Hope it gets well soon, Jackie. Mandula has Stevie Wonder. McLaren has Mr. Pink Floyd. Mark has The Beach Boys, which I've gone, I think they're rubbish. Tony has Black Sabbath. Sherry Peapot has got Earth, Wind and Fire. Ford has got Queen. AMC Management has got Elvis Presley. We don't really talk about them. Will has got Blondie. Michael has got Fleetwood Mac. Nelly has got Sade. Mr. Hayes has got Derek Nimmo. Paul Twister's got the Ramones. David McMahon has got Lou Reed. Graham has the MC5. And now Tired Barber has Fanny. 0203 286 6370. Going to play some adverts for the plebs. Goodbye. 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 If you want to give us a call, it's the only phone-in show on Twitch. Soon to be moving to Twitch and YouTube. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number.
So I got myself a Salford Lads Club T-shirt. In fact, I got two because I didn't realise.
I don't know what that means. I saw you bigging it up.
Right, Salford Lads Club is a big deal in Salford, obviously.
Just going to say, apologies to all his new depths. There was no tone meant there. Absolutely no tone. I think you're a great management service. Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
And to Smiths fans, right? So they're trying to raise money for it at the moment. Have a look at salfordladsclub.org.uk if you want to chuck a few quid their way. And the T-shirts are wicked.
Love it.
Paul's
been polishing the left-hand side of his forehead. Good old
That's a beauty.
It's just the sun coming in.
The sun? It's night time.
Yeah, it's sunny where I am.
The
Good
live
evening,
on
Catherine.
air, the
Good
live
evening,
on
Ian.
air sign is back, guys. You can't make it
Yeah.
out, but it's back.
I just heard a guy chip in there for a 70s band. I didn't realise we were doing 70s bands. So,
Sorry. I thought you were a proper fan, not a plastic one. Yeah, we've been doing it for quite a while, Paul.
No. Sorry, I meant tonight. I didn't think you were doing it tonight.
Mr. Bodell.
That's what I meant.
Mr.
Here,
Bodell.
actually, I'm not a plastic fan. I'll have you know. See, today, in absence of TLNA daytime, I was listening to an old talk radio podcast. I'm kind of doing them in chronological order. And today's one, you two guys were having a Barney, which I thought was a real Barney. And
Was it the one about the? Was it the one about the pen on the jacket?
No,
Oh.
no.
Which one was it? It might have been a real Barney.
We did have a few real
It
ones.
was sounded like mummy and daddy fighting, and I was just sitting there going, "No, please."
Did it take you back? Did it take you back to a dark time in your life?
Possibly, but
Yeah.
it was sort of business as normal or business as usual because it was diffused when Nigel came on to find out whether talk radio was whether you could get talk radio in California or not. So that kind
Here's
of
the
diffused
telltale
it.
sign that it was a real if it was a real argument.
You leave.
I go.
Yeah, she leaves.
You did
she,
go?
Then it was a real argument.
It was about.
I can tell you one thing. I was right.
Oh.
It was about the newspapers comparing women based on their looks.
Yep.
And
Something I know.
I can't remember exactly what, but Ian, you threw in a hand grenade by saying something like Pippa Middleton was better looking than Kate Middleton or something, and I think that's what set you off, Catherine.
She is. And
Well.
I should be allowed to say that. Oh, I'm sorry. As a white man, I'm not allowed to say which Middleton is better looking.
Listen,
That's
I
where
don't
we're
want to-
at
I
the
don't-
moment.
I don't want to start another fight.
Well, you've started it, Bodell.
See, this was the one before, then Megan came along and they were comparing those two. But before that, it was all Pippa, wasn't it? It was all, who
This-
would you do? All that kind of stuff.
I didn't.
It does my head in.
I didn't say who would you do.
But that's the papers. And they're all written. Anyway, you know.
I did not say which one of them would you do if you had to? If you had to do one, which one would you do?
Whichever one had the nicest personality. Anyway.
Okay, well, I think it's okay.
This was a 2016, so I've got another 4 years of podcasts, so that's quite good.
Yeah.
70.
But the standard
Sorry.
is it's the real deal if I disappear.
Vic says it's Ian's right to state who he'd do.
God.
Well, it was Pippa in your case, Ian. So
Just think. In a month's time, there's only going to be 20 minutes left of this for you plebs, right? In 20 minutes' time and a month, this is going to go behind a paywall. Huh?
I'm
we need to
paid-
sign
I'm
up to the
paid up,
six.
I'm paid up.
And all got Mr. Bodell, sir. I will be polishing your shoes when I see you because we know where you are. We know what level
As
you're
long
at.
as it's
But
only
I'm
my
just saying
shoes.
to everyone else, for the price of 2 Costa coffees,
Yeah.
right? The show can be another 2 hours long instead of 20 minutes long. For 2 Costa coffees a month, that's it. That's it.
They'll get it when they miss out on the juicy bits.
Sign up, guys. Come on, Mr. Bodell.
Yes, 70s bands, please. There's really only one band you need in the 70s, and this is the classic Kiss, please.
Hey, excellent choice.
Great Kiss documentary is coming out on Netflix. Kiss keeps saying they're going to
Absolutely
wrap it all up. They always do, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, all you need, 70s Kiss, anything from their debut up to 79 will do me lovely.
Yeah, we close on Dynasty.
I'm okay with that. But it's
I'm a fan. Once we get to Unmasked, Goodbye.
Goodbye. One question, Ian. Solo albums, I think they were still sold under the banner of Kiss. I'm not too interested in them, so can we leave them on the shelf?
In the solo albums?
Yeah.
You have
Or
to
do
take
they have
those.
to come?
They are part of the package.
Okay.
They are part
Not
of the
a
package.
deal breaker. Not a
Okay,
deal breaker.
thank you very much
So-
indeed. Thank you, Paul. Kiss got so arrogant that they said, all right, we're going to release 4 solo albums on the same day. It'll be 4 times the record sales. You absolute melts. It was
They
a
didn't
disaster.
realise they'd be splitting the vote.
It was a disaster. Jason says, if we're cheap, can we watch on some pirate site afterwards? No.
Well, you might be able to, but then the shows will come to a gradual end. Because we can't eat nothing.
Sign up now. There's shed loads of stuff on there already. There's 2 months worth of stuff. Sign up. It's the price of 2 Costa. But the people listening to the podcast don't want to know this. They've signed up already. Someone made a Donaziano. Someone made a Donaziano. Let us go and have a little.
To whom do we owe our firstborn children?
Vicks, 'cause I can't stand the pain, and I would be sad if our new love was in. Oh, we haven't played these for a while. It's
Shit, I'm away. Who are these people?
I was strung out on heroin.
That's such a good one. Oh, look who's here.
Hey, my buddy. Oh, I don't know what this shot is.
Oh my. It's St. John and a double blobby.
Yeah, double blobby that just curses me all the time.
That's that American food.
There's only one thing that's worse than blobby, and that's 2 blobbies.
And there's some cute little art back there that I haven't hung up properly
look at
yet.
that special cat.
I just dropped my guts.
Why'd you drop your guts?
We've got some exciting news. Tomorrow, this is my birthday weekend, okay? And
Ooh,
tomorrow
okay.
we're doing an escape room in the boys, and then I booked us bowling, right? And I was booking it online, and you could book bowling,
Oh, that is a hot one.
or for like £6 more, you can have the family birthday package. I booked it's just me and my 2 boys. We're having the family birthday package.
And what does that entail?
You get a meal and you get a trophy.
Yes, mate.
And I'm going to show you that when I win, which I will. I'm going to show you that trophy.
Surely part of the package should be that the birthday boy wins.
St. John, can we call you back in half an hour? We got a guest coming on. Is that okay, brother?
I'm not going to be here, but you could try.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I have to go do things. I'm sorry. It's my brother's birthday today.
Oh, screw that guy. How long you known him? Cut the cord.
Will you be back at any point during this show? Because we have to go to a guest. Someone
I
whose
probably will.
YouTube. I'm talking someone whose YouTube videos gets 14 million views. This could be a big moment
That's
for us.
insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't worry about me.
Okay, fine.
But I do.
I couldn't care less.
He's got 2 blobbies, man.
Someone's just donated, and then we're gonna go and get Niko Omilana. St. John. Oh, he just gave us some money. That happens.
Wow.
That happens. Stuff.
You're a shitbird.
I've got to go to Niko because this guy gets millions of views, and I want just a little.
Ooh, you want a bit of his
taster.
clout.
A little taster of that. Where is it? Oh no, I can't find it.
Oh no.
Oh, here it is. Whoa.
What happened?
Join me. Let's make this smaller. Let's drag this over here.
Make it bigger. Bigger still.
Nico's waiting. We'll turn on that. We're going to turn on this. We're going to put the speakers to the USB. Ladles and jelly spoons. Okay. Hello, Niko.
Hey, Niko.
Hello. What a great sight to see you both.
Hello, Niko. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Is he doing a thing on us? He's doing a thing. We'll sit it out. When you want to start talking, we'll talk. We'll sit it out.
Hello?
I knew he was going to... I told you. I said, we get him on and he's going to do something.
He wouldn't do that.
I said he's going to do something. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
You can hear us.
Yeah.
Or he's got a problem with his thumbs.
We know here.
Let me try and work this out.
Idiot. I'm an absolute idiot.
His teeth look nice, don't they? Last time we saw him, he had like an Invisalign.
He's got no idea, has he? No idea that we can hear him.
Not a clue.
Even though I've said it, even though I've said we can hear him, he just still doesn't.
I wonder if he can hear us saying that.
Can you hear us, Niko?
We can hear.
Can you hear us say that we can hear you?
Yeah.
Yes, man. Yes. Hey, man, how you doing?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we've been able to hear you from the start.
Don't. Please.
Okay, so you franked me. Fair play. I was trying to think.
Please don't think just because we're old that we can't play your game and enter your world.
Yeah, you played me. You got me good. I feel kind of stupid now.
First of all, that looks like a really comfy chair. I like chairs where you can brush them one way and they're like a slightly different colour, and then you brush them the other way.
I also like chairs where you can loll to the side and you're still protected.
Congratulations, man.
It's actually a bed, so if I wanted to lie back.
What a bed.
Nice. You're living the dream, man.
Did you get 5% of the votes for London Mayor?
No, 2%.
Oh.
2%.
That's incredible.
Yeah, but I'm happy with that, to be fair. We almost got 50,000 votes. We went from Brooklyn title to almost 50,000 votes in the London Mayor election. We like that.
I was watching your campaign. I was watching the whole thing. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. I love the fact you beat Lawrence Fox. I thought it was beautifully done. The whole thing of you staying outside the BBC until you got interviewed.
Yeah.
You want to tell Boris Johnson to shh. The tiny glasses, the lookalike,
the tracksuit bottoms, the whole thing. The whole thing was working.
And I couldn't have done it without Catherine. You know that. I don't know if you've heard, but the video was unfinished. It needed an audio clip, and Catherine pulled through. So
happy to help, man. Happy to help.
All my success is down to Catherine.
How exciting was that whole thing? Because Lollipops, my nephew Lollipops is in the room. Because that started off like a really tiny gag, and I'm watching it thinking, well, this would be interesting. But it got huge by the end of it, man.
Yeah. No, exactly. It was like every stunt which we did almost excelled it to that next level. So it was a proper fun experience because, as you guys know, like usually I'll make like a piece of content like with the Brooklyn title thing, which we teamed up with. But this one was just almost like a journey. It's like a whole campaign. So it was a sick experience. Really loved it. I wouldn't do it again, but I loved it.
Just remind us of some of the things that you were promising, because they were quite unusual. Bits of manifesto.
So one day a year, we promised to make London London off, where we turned all the power off. We said that we'd deport the EDL to Poland so they can learn what it's like to be an immigrant. And we said that we'd give Polish people guns, just completely unrelated. They're not connected at all. Boris Johnson needed to shush. We said we'd employ more police, put them straight into the Houses of Parliament. It was a good mix. We'd remove racist people's teeth. They're all bark and no bite, so we wanted to show that. It was it was fun. Like writing up that manifesto, the whole thing was proper fun.
And one of the other candidates gave you her vote.
I know, and that was crazy because she came up and literally told me I voted for you. At first, I'm just thinking she's pranking me here. She's pranking. She had like her advisor there with her, and she was like, "Yeah, I told LBC that I voted for you."
I read a really interesting piece that was saying that potentially. It was like a proper, intellectual piece that potentially you and one of the other, I think it was another YouTuber, that you could have lost it for Sadiq Khan.
Yeah.
I take it was more likely that the kind of left voters were going to vote for you, and Sadiq Khan could have lost because of you. It didn't in the end, and he won by quite a big margin. But you were that influential in it.
Yeah, well, one of the main reasons we picked this, like the London mayor election, is you get two preferences. So if someone was going to vote for me, and who would have voted for Sadiq anyway, they'd have their first choice of where they could vote for me, and then their second preference where it goes to Sadiq. So I was never going to have crazy influence where I was going to change the winner of the election. Maybe it could have been won by a greater margin, but it wouldn't have been, because what we saw, like, I got 2% of the votes. If I got 10%, Sadiq got 43%, then I'd be thinking, okay, yeah, I've massively changed it. But it was more of a, we made the noise, we made the impact which we wanted to make. We wanted to show young people would go out and vote. That's what we were trying to do.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. I also really enjoyed seeing Lawrence Fox looking like an absolute prick.
Yeah, no, he didn't like me. He didn't like me at all.
Did you meet him at all? Did you get to speak to him?
Yeah. So I spoke to him. We spoke at the gates. It was because obviously we've been filming content. I wanted to keep it as that type of, like almost like poking fun. Like, oh yeah, this is going to be close. Because also I didn't know beforehand if he was going to beat me or if I was going to beat him. It was because he was beating me as we went in there. He was beating me by 0.1%. So it really was like a really dramatic ending. And then we find out literally as we get on the stage that I beat him, which is sick.
And the lookalike doing the interviews.
Yeah, no, I'm him. That's me right now. Niko, come over here.
But how do you come? I'm going to ask a really dumb question. Who writes your stuff? It can't just be you. You got your whole team with you. Are they all chipping in ideas? Is it all kind of spontaneous?
So the creative is me. So like the creative, I'll get help from George, but me and George work on the channel as a really good dynamic which we've got. So on the creative side of things, it's me. Sometimes I'll bounce my ideas. He'll tell me what he thinks of them, and then we'll film the content. He'll then do a great edit. We can, like, a lot of our like content is like narration based.
Yeah.
So I'll write that stuff up. But what he can do with the content once it's there is special.
The edit is magic, man. This is what people don't know. You think the director, the writer, but the edit is where you can kill something or make it brilliant.
Exactly. Like if someone else was editing this stuff, it wouldn't be anywhere near as good because George really understands. And like, you guys have met George. We've been working together for years, so we've like what I've seen him turn into some crazy beast when it comes to these edits. Like he's like, when I don't know if you saw the most recent video, but we released a documentary, and the edit which he did, there's another guy also called James, who also worked on that with us. But the edit which they both made was
now
insane.
My boys love you. They're 9 and 11. They absolutely love you, and we watch a lot of your stuff. But I don't know if it's like old stuff or new stuff, right? Because they just kind of come around and put it on. What was the one? This is the one where I thought, oh man, he's gone too far. Where you pretended that your friend had been arrested, and he was being questioned all day, and at the end you gave him a car.
If you at that point said I've gone too far, when both of you were involved in the worst prank I've ever done in my life, I don't understand where you made the association. Brooklyn Tidal, the police arrest. Okay.
But
they're not comparable.
I need to talk to you about Brooklyn Tidal, because the guy that we did that prank on, how come what did you say to him? I was the one that got the blame. Yeah. You and Catherine got off scot-free. What did you say to him so that I got in trouble with him?
No, he didn't like me I promise you, for a while after that. Like, that's why it took so long to come out.
Yeah, because we were getting in touch with you and saying, so what's going on with that? And you went, yeah, well, it's getting a bit complicated.
Yeah, no, it was complicated, and it's something I'll never do again, because it was like a real YouTube video, but just gone too far, because you're almost playing with someone's emotions. So it was a massive learning curve for us. But once I showed him the video, because I think he thought it was some hit piece on him to show that he's completely money obsessed and stuff like that. Then when he watched the video, he saw the funny side to it. It's like poking fun, because at the end of the day, everyone does brand deals. We do this for fun, but also, as you both know, you've got to make money as well. So
Yeah.
it's like, I think once he realised, okay, I'm not trying to ruin his career, he came round to it and he was like, yeah, okay, put it out. And saw the funny side of it.
Your stuff is so funny. It's so funny. It's a little bit.
We fell in love with you because of the EDL stuff. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
but now I'm in love with him because of Star Schmucks.
Star Schmucks is also.
Star Schmucks is great, but I do sit with the boys and the Star Schmucks one again. I don't know what this is, but there's a bit where they're like translating someone and they're going, yeah, he wants to blow my mum, and I'm sat there with the boys going, okay,
Yeah.
there's a bit of that, but it's funny. Also, my 9-year-old doesn't know why 69 is a meme.
No, but he keeps repeating it.
He keeps saying 69.
Yeah.
So whenever he gets to choose a number, it's always 69.
What we've tried to do is reclaim 69 and just make it outright a meme. It's like 420 is also a meme, completely related to smoking weed, but I don't smoke weed. I just say 420 because it's a meme.
Yeah.
It's all proper. It's all funny, man.
How have you found it during lockdown? Because you've still been making videos during lockdown, and that surprised me that you were able to do that. How have you found it?
Well, if you look back, like last year when we were making content last year, when lockdown first hit, the original lockdown, I found it really, really difficult. So I made a couple different types of videos because obviously you're locked down in the house, and then it's like, what type of content can I make? Because that's really when it was a complete world change for me. Like, I didn't know what videos to make at all. Then I dropped a video where I surprised a pizza delivery man and gave him like a whole party surprise. And then I realized when it comes to food is always it's always running. Like, even though lockdown's happening, you can always make videos based around food. So over the last year, like, as lockdown's been coming in and out, it's been working out ways where I can continue making the content which I like making, but keeping it within the rules of the government, because I'm not trying to get like arrested. So I've made like a bunch of delivery-based videos where I actually work at restaurants and stuff, and opening my own restaurants and stuff like that. So just doing stuff which I'm able to do with lockdown. But it's definitely been a journey. Like, this year, it took a couple months to plan what content I actually wanted to make. So that's where we came up with Star Schmucks, which is basically just a part 2 of my opening on McDonald's.
Yeah.
So one time I opened a whole drive-through in my front drive, just because how else was I gonna like make content?
Can we time Volts out for saying Niko? It's Niko. Let's get time Volts out.
Show
please.
some respect. Why are you like this?
It's a meme in itself now. I think calling me Niko.
I can never look at Subway the same again after you just walking in there going, yeah, did they not tell you I'm the new guy? So I just started. It's so delicious.
But it just goes to show, right? You say something with enough confidence, people go, yeah, fair enough.
Exactly. That's what it is. Like, literally, all you need is blind confidence, and that'll get you so many places in life. That's all I've learned.
But is it real though, or do you have to build yourself up beforehand?
I think it's almost like fake it till you make it. When I first started, it was very like I needed a while to like build myself up. Now I can turn the switch on a lot faster because I've done it so much over time. Yeah. Like, I've been doing this for years now, so it's like I know how to just turn it on. Are
you surprised at how big you've become? I mean, I think the London Mayor thing is going to take you into another level altogether. But you're getting like tens of millions of views on your YouTube. That's incredible, man. That's incredible.
No, it's rather surreal. Like, and it's very difficult to see those as numbers off the screen. Like, when you see it on the screen, it can almost become artificial because you're just like, well, that's not real. That's not real. But I think, and because of lockdown, we'd spend so much time inside the house, and you won't really go out. Now I'll go out, and it's like, okay, I'm being recognized left, right, center. It really is like a culture change, like it's just a culture shock for me. Like, just going out.
Does that make it harder? I remember when I used to work with Ali G years ago. After the first series, everything got so much harder for him because he'd walk. I remember they'd set up this massive stunt, and before Sasha came in, one of the people went, "This isn't Ali G, is it?" And they went, "Oh shit, let's
retract."
Retract. Does it make it harder for you?
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, I think it just means you have to build. Okay, take it to the next level. Okay, how can I take things? Which I'm not going into shops. Like, I used to do the fake employee, like you said, with the Subway, and I wouldn't be able to do that now because people would clock on straight away. people who are working at the shops might recognize me. So what's the next thing that I can do after that? Okay, how about I open my own McDonald's? And then we made a video based around that. So it's, and then the whole Mayor series almost took advantage of the fact that I'm now known, because then all these people are now getting behind me, pushing it to the next level. And we're going into fields where people don't know me. So like the BBC and the media, when I'm getting interviewed by the media and bringing in Dom, it's like there's always more people you can bring. I think that's why like Sasha ended up bringing it to America, because he became known throughout the UK, takes it to America, and he makes one of the best films of all time. So
that's got to be the next step for you, isn't it? Going to America.
Yeah, no, I think so. I guess it's working out the plan to do out there. But I'd love, like, I've been to America for a couple of videos, and I just think American people, just the way they function, is so different to UK people as well. So I find that really funny. Like, I went to New York, and I've never met more nuts people in my life.
Yeah.
But also, what we found in New York, that they were really willing to go on camera and stuff. Like, there's none of that kind of guardedness that you get in this country, where people are looking for the gag. They were up for it, weren't they? When we used to stop people in the street.
Yeah, they love it. Weren't you invited to like a drugs party in America? Is that
yeah,
right?
No. So I literally spent, I can't remember what the title was. I think it was like 24 hours without spending money. So literally, I just thought, I'm just going to go around asking for free stuff in America for 24 hours. So then once it reached nighttime, right, midnight, 1, 2, 3 a.m., people were just coming out asking me for drugs. I was being some guy was moving to me in a restaurant, like in a pub, and it wasn't my age. It was like double my age. I was just like, I can't believe any of this is happening. And then we ended up leaving. It was a wild night, man. I was speaking to one guy, and he was like, "Oh, you can make anything happen. I'll materialize anything for you." So I was like, "Oh, can I have a Big Mac meal or something like that?" And he said, "A Big Mac meal?" He's literally talking to absolutely no one. I was just like, "This is the best content."
All your content though is like really well intentioned. There's a conscience there, right? And Brooklyn titled to one side because you hit kind of a boundary there.
Yeah.
But looking at what's going on with the sort of LA YouTube scene, especially, a lot of that's gone quite toxic and nasty. And I know that the boxing thing is massive as well, and you've kind of been on the borders of that. Are you tempted to go more into that, or
are we going to see you in the ring boxing another man,
asking someone who can't fight anymore to take a punch for you?
Yeah, no. I would never go into the ring solely because I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter at all. So
well, neither are they. But
yeah, no. But like, for example, like with KSI when he fought Logan Paul, it's like it's two YouTubers fighting, so it's a very interesting scenario. I think where Jake Paul's now taken it is he's genuinely fighting real fighters and making mockeries of the UFC and stuff like that. But even then, it's like it's bringing people watching the sport. So I'd never knock it.
No, but the thing is, like, he's like trading on his obnoxiousness now, right?
Yeah, no, he's solely marketed himself off being hated. That's what Jake Paul's doing, which is different. But I think that's what's making him so much money, because everyone wants to see him lose.
I struggle with Mr. Beast. I think some of the videos are great. The one where he got buried alive was brilliant. I find the attitude to money obscene. And I also think there is an element in some of his videos where I think some of it's a bit racist, where he'll go to a poor area where it's predominantly African Americans, and he just starts giving out $1,000 here and $2,000 here. Our kids see it and think that money is really, it just
people will do anything for the money. Yeah,
it sits a little uncomfortably with me. Also, where does he get all that money from?
Yeah, well, I think with Mr. Beast, all you can reference it back to is the start. And I think the way it started for him was he got this is probably when he had like 1-2 million subscribers. He got a £10,000 or $10,000 brand deal, and he went out and gave this, didn't keep any of it, gave it all to like a homeless person. So like it's always easy to look into what are like people's true motives, but where I'll always give Mr. Beast the pass is because he's done it. He's been doing it for years. Okay. So when he's making this content now, it's like he's never been that materialistic YouTuber. Like if someone like Jake Paul was going out and doing that stuff, he has been very materialistic. So it would almost be like, hang on, this doesn't add up.
Yeah.
With Mr. Beast, it's sort of, it does add up.
I love you, Niko. I think you're brilliant. I'm going to do something that I never do. If you could, Niko, it's so nice to see you. Thank you. You're the worst person in the world at replying to texts. I only asked you 6 months ago, but
sorry, man. Sorry, I genuinely didn't see. Because I was going back through my messages the other day, and I saw your text come through. So I apologise for missing that.
No need to apologise. It's so lovely to see you, brother. Thank you so much. And honestly, you make me laugh so hard. It's wonderful. Thank you for coming on.
No, thank you.
Prime Minister next time. NDL, Prime Minister.
Maybe Brooklyn Tidal might need to link up again soon.
We're always ready.
See you later, man. Take care. Thank you, Niko. Bye-bye. There we go. Oh, cut him off. Let's play some ads for the plebs. There we go, guys. That's the first time my boys have been on. They were so excited because they were going to come on. They were so excited.
They were going to mask up, weren't they?
They were going to mask up. And I thought, man, let's just get them in and see how that goes. They were thrilled. You see Kim's face. Yeah. Both of them. There you go. And you go. That's the rarity. Thank you, Mandy. I saw you posting Niko's links. If you've never seen him, and there are some of you in the chat that have never seen him, go and watch his videos, man. They're just so funny. Balls of steel.
What I love is he's really charming. There's a heart there. You just want him to win. He's just great.
There you go, Joe. I've got my nephew in the chat. I've got my sister in the chat. I've got my best mate is waiting outside in the car to come in when this dickhead goes. That was exciting having my boys on.
Yeah.
That was exciting.
They're going to get a taste for that.
They're loving that. 0203. Let's open the phone lines. Told you, special guests tonight. Magic is happening. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see if we can get St. John.
Call that guy.
Oh, I've got to bug it up the sound. Bug it up the sound.
Come on, St. John. He didn't say anything.
St. John.
Hello?
St. You didn't go and do that thing for your brother and you waited for us.
Yay!
That's exactly what it was.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. We just had my boys on stream for the first time ever.
I saw.
My babies.
St. John's got his big boy t-shirt on, look.
Yeah, I know.
I love to see it.
I've got mine on as well.
I love it. I just miss you guys, though. I feel like I say that every time that I call in.
No, we miss you, and Janelle and Emsy's popped in for a few, and Matt, and All Music Considered, and Random, and it's really tough. It's really tough. Come July, we're going to have a little bit more freedom, and we're going to be able to do a little bit more stuff, and I think, it will, come July, things get a little bit easier. We will be flipping between Twitch and between YouTube. But yeah, we miss all of you guys.
Yeah, and do you know what else? It's the feeling that we were building something, and you guys were important in that, and still are. But obviously, the thing that we were building isn't what we thought it was.
Right.
That was the thing, man. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Things happen though. So you're building something new now. You're building something different.
Yeah, we met you along the way, and I think that this relationship is important. You and I have been WhatsApping a little bit.
And, I'm gonna follow you guys wherever you go. So I'm already.
They've turned into real friends, all these people.
Hey, we were. I don't even want to say catalysts, but we have been the last year, we have been part of something magical that I genuinely, brother, I consider you a friend. And I'm really hoping that next year that we're in a position where we still want to do that tour of streamers that we met. I want you to be doing a stream and we're in the room next door, and then 30 minutes, an hour into the stream, we just wander in. I want to do that. and I think it will be possible. But so many things have happened. So many brilliant things have happened. I'm not angry about the Twitch deal coming to an end now. I'm cool with it. But so many brilliant things have happened to us and to so many other people because partly because we were here for a bit.
Absolutely.
The fact that I see Vix streaming a lot, and there are so many others that I don't want to say they've started it because of us, but Jimbo and Lonely God that are now streaming and getting a bit of a following going. All of that stuff is magic, man.
Yeah, and I love that you're all friends together independently too. It's not just about meeting here on our chat.
Yeah, absolutely. It's become like a little subsection of the community through TLNA, and I love it. I love everybody that I've met through it. It's been amazing.
There's not everybody. There are some people I hate.
Oh, well, like What's on the Tapes is a little bit iffy
That
sometimes.
guy.
But
He's picked some of my favorites, but there are some people I absolutely
You mean Eggford?
Eggford.
Oh, I can't keep up with all the Ferds at this point. I can't keep up with it.
Wait, what are you streaming tonight? So what's happening with your brother? It's his birthday.
Yeah, it's his birthday, so we're going to watch the new Conjuring movie later
Oh,
tonight.
mate!
Another
one?
Do we tell
We
him?
saw it last week. It's a crock of S.
But it's a night out.
Well, I think that hopefully it's so bad that it's like kind of a fun experience. I've been to a couple of horror movies where like it's so bad that like you just kind of laugh at it. I'm hoping that it's that bad.
No,
It's not.
Hey, I tell you what I saw today. The Tom and Jerry movie.
Oh, that has T-Pain in it.
Who's T-Pain?
What?
Are you serious? You don't know who T-Pain is?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, T-Pain is like the only character. Like when he does the singing, when Tom does the singing,
Yeah.
that's T-Pain's
Oh,
voice.
okay. Here's the thing about the Tom and Jerry movie, right? And I never thought I'd say this. It's a masterpiece. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. What's interesting, right?
I just assumed it was another little cash grab.
It is brilliant. It is so good. There's a great line in it. There's so many great lines in it, right? It's got, I don't know how you say his name, Michael Pena? P-E-N-A, but there's a squiggly accent.
Pena, yeah.
Pena, who I think is a great actor. And he does a lot of action movies. I think he's brilliant when he's doing comedy. He's so funny. The woman, the lead woman, who I don't know her name, I recognize her, I don't know her. She's great. Let me get the cast up because
The
this
cat. I don't know what his name is. The mouse.
No. These are Tom and Jerry, because these Rob Delaney is in it. Rob
Well,
Delaney
they had a
is
long
in
enough time to work on it, right?
And
that show's been up since like the 50s.
So we got Rob Delaney, Chloe Grace Moretz, Michael Pena. It is absolutely brilliant, right? And there's so many great lines in it. There's at the start, Tom is busking. He's playing the piano in Central Park, and he's got glasses on, pretends to be blind. And people go, "Well, this is great. This is a blind cat playing. He's playing really well, and he's blind." And then Jerry comes and messes it all up, and they realise that he starts chasing Jerry, and they go, "Hang on a minute. That's just a regular cat playing piano. I want my money back." And it's the line, "That's just a regular cat playing piano" in it. Oh, man. It made me laugh so much. And what's great is Tom and Jerry, it's kind of like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead, right? They're not really the main part of the film. They're sort of going around in the background.
Okay.
It's this Chloe Grace Moretz and Michael Pena. It's their movie, right? Michael Pena, it's their movie, and Tom and Jerry are kind of sort of going around. There's a brilliant bit where all the animals are fighting and it creates a tornado, and Michael Pena gets caught in it, and he comes out later and goes, "I was stuck inside an animal tornado." And it's just, I thought it was great. I was expecting to be a load of crap. I absolutely loved it. I would like to see the Tom and Jerry movie again, please.
I want to give you another recommendation. Do you
Go ahead.
like Rebel Wilson? Because if you don't, then this is not for you.
Do I like
Rebel
Wilson?
Wilson?
Yes, yeah.
She's
I like
done a
Rebel
film
Wilson.
called Isn't It Romantic? I think it's on Netflix. Have a look round. It's so funny. It's so funny. So it's a woman who wakes up in a rom-com.
Oh, no.
I'm
it
in.
has Adam Devine in it too, and Liam Hemsworth. Oh my goodness, there's a lot
So
of people.
good. It's so good. It made us laugh such a lot.
One final movie recommendation. I don't know what it's called. It's the fella that did Hamilton.
Yeah.
They had a
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
They had a trailer for a film today. It's called like On the Block or something, and it's a musical set in New York. And
On My Block?
Could be. I'm going to say yes. It looks freaking brilliant. The boys were bored by it, but I thought it looked amazing, man. Amazing. What we're trying to say is The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me, is a crock of shit.
Right? Yeah, that's
In the
the main
Heights,
point
it's
that I
called.
got.
In the Heights.
Oh my goodness, Jax is going off. I think Lauren's father's here to help with
This is
carpet
St. John
stuff.
basically saying, "I'm really bored of these movie recommendations."
No,
I'm
not
gonna
at
go.
all.
Can you
I
press
want to
the
talk
dog
to you guys
barking
more.
button?
I want to talk to you guys more. Tell Jim that I'm still down to play. I'm sorry that I wasn't available the other weekend when you asked me.
Trash. Well, we might be around tomorrow.
Okay. I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow.
But we'll see. It's my birthday bash at the bowling. Me and the guys are going to go bowling.
It's not his birthday till next Wednesday. But he's having like a week-long festival.
No, I'm not seeing the boys for ages.
That's fine. You should celebrate the whole month.
I'll celebrate. But I'm not seeing the boy. I don't think I'm seeing them next weekend. So it's this weekend. It's my birthday weekend.
How old are you going to be? Like 29?
I'm 29. I'm going to be 48 years old, man. 48.
But still, in the words of my youngest, you're in your late, very late 20s.
Right, yeah, 2 more lates.
Oh, that checks out. That math checks out.
Is life good and are you happy, St. John?
It ebbs and flows. So,
yeah.
I mean, life is life.
I'm having the time of my life right now. I'm having a great time.
Good.
I'm having a great time. I'm so excited to take this to Patreon. Yes, we're going to lose about $2,000 a month each. Yes, I'm going to be earning less than a milkman, but I'm excited by it. You know we can make this work.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
We can make this work.
I'm glad you're saying it now.
Oh, we can make this work. We just got to tighten our belts a little bit. I literally do because I've lost over a stone in weight. But we just got to tighten our belts a little bit, and we're going to make this work. You and me and Pat's the cat.
Make 3.
We're going to make it work, guys.
I love you guys. I gotta go. Bye.
Bye, St.
Bye. Bye.
He's had enough of our bullshit.
Me too. What a crock of crap that was I just spouted. Mm-hmm. Absolute crock. Oh, crap. 0203 286 6370. Just think, right? In a month's time, if you were not a Patreon, you wouldn't have seen all of Niko. You wouldn't have seen my boys. You wouldn't have seen St. John. You wouldn't be getting this strong vibe. You wouldn't be getting this strong vibe. Have a look at the in the Heights. Honestly, Pat's. Hello, darling girl. I want to show Catherine a trailer for a movie.
Could you please would we mind just...
Can I show Catherine a trailer for a movie? Oh, my boy. The boys have been using my login for YouTube. Let me just bring our picture up. Rainbow and Ask Cam. Up you go. What's it called? In the Heights. Look at this, man. This looks great. Excuse me.
Pat, I'm sorry. Is our work in your way?
Here we go. Look at this. This looks awesome. Which is this one. This looks great, man.
What does sueñito mean?
Sueñito? It means little dream.
Can I just say, David, they would have seen Buttfucker 3000 because that was in the first 45 minutes, so they would have seen that. Okay, thank you for just to clarify.
That's it? No story?
All right, everybody sit down. It's a story of a block that was disappearing. In un barrio called Washington Heights. The streets were made of music. I am Usnavi, and you probably never heard my name. Reports of my fame are greatly exaggerated. Morning, Usnavi.
Jimmy Smits.
Yes.
Pan caliente, café con leche.
On these blocks, you can't walk 2 steps without bumping into someone's big plan.
I'm making moves, I'm making deals, but guess what? What? You still ain't got no skills. I've been saving up all my pennies in my piggy bank for this day.
This is going to be an emotional roller coaster. The odds are against you.
But there's a chance, right? A dream isn't some sparkly diamond. There's no shortcuts. Sometimes it's rough. Yeah, I'm a street light choking on the heat. The world spins around.
I'm in totally for this.
They're talking about kicking out all the dreamers.
But every day is different, so
it's time to make some noise. We had to assert our dignity in small ways.
Shh. Just listen.
Little details that tell the world we are not invisible.
Ignore anyone who doubts you.
In the heights, I hang my flag upon display.
We came to work and to live, and we got a lot in common. DRPR, we are not stopping. Every day, until the day we go from poverty to stock options. Today's all we got, so we cannot stop. This is our block in the heights.
This is so not up my street, but this is right up my street. And that looked great. We'll go and see it.
That's totally on my street.
Oh, man. It's not my thing at all, but I got goosebumps watching it in the cinema, a slightly different trailer, and goosebumps watching that now. I'm in. Yeah. Doesn't it look good, Joe? I'm in. I want some of that. I want some colour. I've got my cinema pass, my $9.99 cinema pass. I've got a cinema pass for the Odeon because we went to see The Conjuring. It was $11.99 each, and the pass was $9.99. So I've saved £2. I'm probably gonna go and see The Quiet Place 2 next week on my own. Just go for a lunchtime movie. I'm in. That looks amazing. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. You know, it's my birthday and you can write to us. I just say that.
Did you mention it was your birthday?
TLNA.
When's your birthday?
P.O. Box 1181.
Wednesday.
Aylesbury. HP 2290E. TLNA. P.O. Box 1181. Aylesbury. HP 2290E. We got post.
We got mail.
We got
ladies and
mail,
gentlemen.
guys. Let's read the goddamn mail. Don't be a dick.
To Ian and Catherine, as you both been kind enough to send us all postcards, we thought we'd return the favour.
Or if you want postcards soon, they're going on in the next few days. We're going to put some merch up on iainandcatherine.com, including you can get a postcard from us, signed by us, written by Catherine. You also that cassette is going up soon. It's going up soon.
It's so wonderful to have a change of scenery after the many months of lockdown, etc. And the sea air makes everything feel better. Hope you're both keeping well and looking forward to the Patreon era. Love, Jen UFC boss in the chat. P.S. Wish you was here.
Can I just say we update? We're honest. We update the stats.
Someone bailed.
Someone has bailed. Someone thought, nah, mate, I'm out. We're down to 570.
This is a lovely scenic view of the Harbour, Pit and Weem, Fife, Scotland.
My sister says, "What do you want for your birthday?" I think I peaked with the ice cream. I know what's happening for my birthday. I know what's going on. Are you in with my sister?
No.
For bullshit. You're in with my sister.
No.
So you're getting that on your own. That's too expensive for you to get on your own. I'm selling it on eBay. What do I want for my birthday? Oh, I did want something, but I didn't mention it to you because I thought you were in on her deal.
No.
I thought you were in with her. That's too expensive. Oh, I
could economise.
Oh, I did want something.
What was it?
Can't think. I'll tell you what. You could pre-order the Beach Boys box set for me if you fancy going that high. That's quite high, so maybe not the 5 CD version. But let me know. Let me know. That may be too high. I don't know how much that is.
I think.
Thank you for that postcard. That was great.
I think this should be saved
Sounds
for
pricey.
Wednesday.
Joe, I'm going to come up with something great for you that you can get me for my birthday. All I want is love.
That is pricey.
That is expensive these post-COVID days.
This is for you. This again might be a Wednesday.
AKA
job.
Eggman. Please don't open on air. It's not bad, just slightly dull.
Oh.
Well, we're on air, and she said, dark is not the opposite of light, it's the absence of light. What is that a quote from? And she said, dark is not... This is something. I'm opening it on air. That's the Beastie Boys.
Who's this from?
It's just not bad, just slightly dull. Well, I mean, I don't really know the Beastie Boys, so I'm happy to be educated. Bruce Lee Lives, Kiss Alive 4. Wait, oh, this is the Beastie Boys magazine. Dear Ian Lee. Oh, this is going to be Jimmy James, aka Spooky Electric. I thought this would be Sloop John B. No, you always send the best of Bill Haley books. As a fan of Till, I want to show some gratitude. By copyright infringement with regards to a song from the Beastie Boys' 1992 release, Check Your Head, track 17, Mark on the Bus. Whoa! I believe heavily plagiarizes your own classic, Making Love in the Afternoon.
What now?
What? This is not dull. This is legal shiz, and we do this on air. The line, making love in the afternoon, has been replaced with Foxy Lady 2, from what I hear. The style you so well festoon on a regular basis, thank you, has been copied if you want the blunt truth of it. The album has already been in legal hot water with regards to a landmark court case seeing Newton versus Diamond, a.k.a. that eerie flute stab on track 3. Although vocal duties are performed by the band's keyboardist, Money Mark, the boys are still complicit with their instrumentation. I wish to remain anonymous. I do apologise. We've said your name, as I do not wish to be involved with any litigation.
Well,
I would advise counsel with Judge Boyle at the earliest opportunity. Well, hang on a second. So this is this is an investigation. So this what album is this called? Fuck your check your head. Excuse me. I do apologise.
While we're doing this,
You're for a pee?
No, I'm going to go and put my garb on. If we got it.
The robe is hanging out in the vestibule now because it was the cats are getting on it. So we want track 17, Mark on the Bus. All right, well, let's see.
Good morning. Time to get up and go to work.
Someone's just pointed in the chat. Oh my God, they've got a point.
I ride on the bus into the city every day.
It does sound like one of my songs. The whole song sounds like one. Come
I'll
on,
be the
listen to
judge
this.
of that.
Come on, listen to this. This sounds like one of my songs, but obviously not as good.
Don't know where my collar is. Doesn't matter. Imagine it.
Oh, I have no idea where your collar is. That's in a bag or gone.
Work has been set
Listen
on
to this.
fire and sent to space.
This sounds like one of my songs. God damn the Beastie Boys. Anytime tonight.
Do it.
Well, you got to have your headphones in to listen. It sounds like one of my songs, right?
Time to get up and go to work. I ride on the bus into the city every day.
Yep.
I sit on a seat and I dream myself away.
Okay. Go home, play with your bits.
I dream I'm on an island with that foxy lady too. But when I
Nick, that sounds like making love in the afternoon.
dream myself away, I dream I'm on an island with that foxy lady too. But when I awaken, I must be mistaken. I'm on 3rd Avenue.
Yeah. Guilty.
Goodbye.
We're going to pursue them with the strongest means necessary.
Thank you. Those Beastie Boys, I mean, one of them has sadly passed away. Luckily for him, actually, because he was going to get his ass sued off.
Is there a widow? Is there a widow we can pursue? Are there children we could?
There's going to be something. We're going to pursue
on
some
home?
children.
Right, good.
0203 286 6370. If you can call in at any point, Catherine, it is time.
All rise for Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
By the way, notice now that we haven't got Niko on. My nephew has left the show. He's not interested in two old people wanging on about bullshine. Let's go.
So there's one rule, very simple rule for this channel. And
Richard, I've seen it. If you're talking about the live show they did, I've seen it.
Most of you are familiar with it. Some of you, unfortunately, are not. And when you are unfamiliar, sometimes you stumble into the trap of being one.
Your neck is quite
yes,
angular. I've never noticed the angularity. Because you've got the sharp hair now at the back. You've got a very angular neck. Well done.
Yeah.
Well
Straight
done.
up and down it is.
It really is.
And
I'd never
attached.
noticed her neck before. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
You work with someone for years. Do you think you know them? You think you know them. You don't know. You don't know anything about them. Apologise for interrupting, Judge.
The neck is an important facet. Without it, I could not do this, all these things. Very, very, very important feature. Now, they're also an important feature, the rule. There is one rule. Can you remind them?
On the bus,
no.
Making love in the afternoon. Sorry, I'm singing my song.
Don't be a dick. It's very simple.
Don't be a dick, guys.
For some people, though, it's very tricky to negotiate that particular rule, and they be dicks.
Don't be
and
a
then
dick.
they'd be banned. But if you are banned, it's not the end of the road for you, my friend.
Well,
maybe we made a mistake.
I think
maybe it was
should be.
bad timing. Maybe you didn't mean it that way. Maybe your cat fell on the keyboard. We've had that one before, haven't we?
I think.
Or your little brother typed it.
I think people are scum. Is what I would like to say.
We've got 2 scumbags to have a look at. In fact, we may have a new one as well here. See? 3. We've got 3. We've got 3.
Okay.
So let's have a little look.
Well, 2 of them have got the same word in their name.
It's interesting, isn't it? So, interesting. I mean, predictable. So we've got 3 people who have fallen foul of the rule. They be dicks when they shouldn't have been, and they be banned. But you can enter an unban request, and what usually happens there is that people can plead their case. Maybe they didn't mean it that way. Maybe we misread it. Maybe. Sometimes they flick us the bird on the way out. Let's find out what's going on as we go into the unban requests for this particular week.
I kind of thought we'd done the introduction already. It's that
you please
video.
shut your face. I can't hear anything. Right. Now I can. Okay, baby. First one up, Blaze Dasher 99.
I believe, Your Honour, blazed is a reference to drugs. Blazed.
Oh, so it's Blazed Asher, not a Blaze Dasher.
Well, if
can't
it's
blaze
a
and
blaze
dash.
dasher, then it could be.
You blaze and lie down, I think, is the way. So what we got here, I'm talking to your niece, nephew, and then
that was
someone.
I believe this is one of my nephew's friends who's been homophobic in here.
Yeah, stop being gay. W me on Xbox. Oh, with me.
Yeah.
With me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I think it's one of my nephew's friends bringing his trashy. But we want to, we don't like homophobia, but I want young people to like me.
But also, it's Pride Month, so this is the wrong time to be a dick.
But this could be an educational part in this young person's life, genuinely.
Okay.
Genuinely.
Let's have a look.
I mean, they've gone now. So.
Wasn't meant in a disrespectful way. I apologise if it was took otherwise. I will learn from my mistakes and be more aware for what could affect other people.
I love that. Now, if that's genuine, great. If it's not, well, then you're going to burn in hell. I like that.
Well, I get it. The problem I have with it is I apologise if it was took otherwise. That's putting it onto the other person rather than you taking it and owning it completely, which is what is necessary. All right. I mean, it's not really... benefit of the doubt. Do it again, you're out.
I am told Twitch says nearly missed you. No notification on my phone. We are posting. Sign up. There is a way. I haven't actually accessed it yet. If you sign up to Ian and Catherine, there's .com. There's a thing where you can sign up to our mailing list, which I actually haven't looked at. I don't know how to access it, but we will be emailing out schedules, certainly on Discord and on Twitter. So join the Discord, join the Twitter. There is a weekly schedule coming up. Next.
Blaze Cape 12. There's a lot of blazing going on, and perhaps this is part of the
Lockdown
problem.
has driven people to blazing squad, blazing saddles,
Okay.
blazing down the house by the Talking Heads is another example of that.
Okay, so Blaze Cape seems to have come in hot by putting YouTube links in, which of course is not allowed. Got banned.
So timed out.
Then got unbanned. Then
banned
got
and
timed
banned.
out.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
Different day. Hi, Ian and Catherine. Why is Nightbot rude? At Mandula, R.I.P. me. What time is it for you guys? How did you get your name? What? Is that you? You're too old to Twitch.
Oh, actually, I do look very old. I do look. You know what? I'm
not offended by that statement.
I'll
What
go
I
with
was
that.
offended
I'll go with
by
that.
was you're spelt with an O-U-R. Two, only one O.
Another one?
That's what you need, another one. Banned.
Good
Okay.
morning, lovely jubbly.
I meant to say two again. You need another one in there. Young two. Oh, God. Extra one in there. All over the shop, this fella. All over the shop to Twitch. And it was a joke. Okay. I'd maybe cut down on the blazing. I'm going to unban you. Benefit of the doubt. But my eye...
Strung out on heroin.
My eye is upon you. My eye is upon you.
Shut up.
Rude. Whoever said that,
Shut up.
stop it.
Dry eye
Bill's had
build.
his fill of young males.
Dry eye builds is the last one.
Dry eye builds all the way from Tennessee.
Morning, Ian, Lee and Kath. Love the new hairstyle. Different day. You look better without a tash. Different day. You better with no tash. Different day. Evening all. Then he came in with, let's not save the show at a moment when we were trying to save the show.
Oh, Amy, by the way, that's a ban. I didn't spot that. That's a ban.
Please unban. Did not mean it. I love the show.
Confusing, isn't it? It's confusing.
Because you said let's not save the show at a moment where we were being
Sincere
and a bit upset.
Sincerity and upsetness.
But you didn't mean it. But
it's hard. It's hard.
It's been a bit of a conundrum. Do you mean it? Do you not mean it? Do you mean it now?
I don't know what day it is.
I feel like
confused.
I want to believe you, but I don't know what I believe.
Do we believe you? Are you believable?
Benefit of the doubt. 3 in a row.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
All rise for Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
The court is out of session. Let's get these phone calls coming in. You want to call in, you can call in about anything you want. We're still giving away 70s bands, not 60s bands. There will be a 60s. We're having a 60s dance on Sunday between 8 and 10. And what does that mean? Well, it means I'll be giving away, it's just a way of saying we'll be giving away 60s bands again. And so Sunday is the last chance to get 60s or 70s bands before the door shuts on this season of the great 60s and 70s bands giveaway.
Yeah. Should we speak in the antechamber?
We're going with our spidey senses, guys. We're going with our spidey senses. Spidey senses have been activated. 0203 286 6370 is the... we missed a call from Sidrat, who owns... Oh, we've missed 2 calls. Sherry Peapot and Sidrat. Let's go to Sherry Peapot first, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to Sherry... Thank you, Mandy. They know. Let's go to Sherry Peapot. She currently owns Earth, Wind and Fire.
I mean, that's more than a handful, that.
Hello.
Sherry Peapot. Yep. Hello, Sherry Peapot.
You all right?
I'm very, very well. I'm enthused by your wonderful, wonderful common accent. Welcome.
Whoa. Why is she coming?
I mean, Catherine.
What are you driving at?
I meant that there are lots of people that have it. It's a common accent. Lots of people have it.
You'd have to take this, Cherie.
Hey, my mother won't stand for this,
No.
Well, when your mother wakes up, I'll tell her.
Oh, low blow.
It's all right, because I know Catherine's got my back because she's from the northwest as well. So that's
I'm joking,
fine.
Sherry Peapot. It's so lovely to have you here. How are Earth, Wind and Fire treating you?
Well, that's the thing. We're getting on really well. But I've just heard that my partner has just added a band, and we live in a small flat, and I don't know how this is going to work out.
Hang on a second.
Tricky, because Earth, Wind and Fire really do own the space.
You're not partnered up with the Tired Barber, are you?
I am indeed, yeah.
Tricky.
It's going to be noisy.
So he's trying to bring 4 more women into this flat, and I don't think we've got space. So what can we do?
Well, he's got Fanny.
Yeah.
You've got Earth, Wind and Fire. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a...
Yeah.
If my Fanny had Earth, Wind and Fire,
Yogurt.
or Caniston. What would you like to do, Sherry Peapot?
Well, I mean, I don't know. This is why I'm ringing you. So I need some advice. I mean, do I boot him out and he can get his own place with Fanny, or what?
Actually, I would boot him up and keep Fanny because they're very sisterly. They are well used to communal life. They're a lot of fun. I think that maybe it could be a new chapter for you.
That's a good point, actually. I'll have to think about this. I mean, if it works tomorrow...
We haven't got time to think about it. He doesn't own Fanny anymore.
Fanny's free.
But you own Fanny now.
Oh, hang on. Fanny's yours.
You've got Earth, Wind, Fire and Fanny. You've created a super group. Earth, Wind, Fire and Fanny.
It's not going to go down well, is it? It's not going to go down well. But I know he was going to make a play for Boney M as well, you know, because he used to share a practice space when he was in the band, so he knew him.
He used to share, by the way, I've got a Superman card here, but he used to share a practice space with Boney M?
He did, yeah. Yeah.
Why did he not mention that?
Well, he can ring you. He can ring you and tell you all.
I don't want to talk to that
I'm-
piece of trash. No, if
I have questions.
If my Sherry Peapot is kicking the tired barber out, I'm on your side. You know when couples split up, friends take sides. TLNA, I hope I can speak. TLNA is on your side, Sherry Peapot.
He's going to be so upset because he's listened to you lot for ages, and I'm quite a newbie. I've been very newly introduced.
We need new fresh blood.
We're done with him. We've worn him out.
We need fresh blood.
All right. Well, he's in the next room now. I hope he's not spatting me dinner. We'll soon find out.
Look, Sherry Peapot, you've got Earth, Wind, Fire, and Fanny.
And Fanny.
John Pad says, where are the beautiful lighting effects? They'll come and go. I'm really keen to take a step away from the visuals.
Yeah, I think it's part of the move away from the thing we thought we were building on here, right? So we were dancing to Twitch's tune.
Yeah. So they are now in a cupboard back there. They may come. Oh, by the way, I sold my Vectrex. Looking forward to someone's coming to collect that on Sunday. Not tomorrow, the week Sunday. So evening, Nelly, the owner of Sade.
What?
So
when did that happen?
He's got Sade. The lights have gone. By the way, if you want to listen to this full audio podcast, this is going to get taken down a little bit. So we're going to take this video off as I decide whether I keep my boys in it or take my boys out. I think I might take my boys out for the public consumption.
Yeah, because we trust you lot, but the others...
Yeah. So I think I might take this video down just to take the bit... Nelly, you missed my boys were on the stream. So I might take them out for the public consumption. I might put the unedited thing up in the Patreon. I'm not sure. But the audio, the full audio of this show, not the B movie, we just do that to make up the hours because we won't be doing B movies or adverts from July the 1st. The full audio of this will be available probably tomorrow because I've got my kids here for the £6.66 and above. I said we've got any off because everyone keeps leaving. Everyone keeps leaving.
I think people, I don't know, maybe the initial surge, they wanted to show support. Now it's getting to almost pay time, and because it's all people that didn't have to pay initially, isn't it? But you know, tough times. I get it.
Mike 291019777 says, "How do I own a band?" You phone up and you claim a band. Even our patrons do not. Even the 150 pounders. Can't just send us a message. Can I have a band? No, phone up, you dicks. Not the £150. They were not.
No,
dicks.
sir.
Sir. Speaking of sir, it's Katifa. Hello there. Sir Katifa of Stripe. How may we be of assistance to you? Hey, your light, I know it's not, it's a light, but that looks like those big old hair dryers you'd get in things. What happens in those? Is it blowing or is it just heat?
Blowing.
Is it blowing in there? I've always wanted to have my hair. If Jim or Fix It was alive and he wasn't a paedophile and it was someone else, I would write saying, "Can I have my hair dried? Excuse me, dried. Thank you, Hugh, for the resub, and thank you, Dee. In one of those hair dryers where you sit in it. I would love it. And you sit and you cross your leg and you read a woman's own.
I had a friend with a Cindy house, and her Cindy had one of those hair dryers. I was always extremely envious of it.
Kate, lovely to see you. We've not spoken for ages. Your hair's a darker colour.
Yes.
Yeah, that's called roots. My bob is blonde. My bit there.
Nelly says, what's Sade about in the 70s? I don't know, mate. All I did was when I typed up the list, it said Sade. You got Sade. Deal with it.
The operator was like 80s.
Yeah, but she was around.
She was like,
she was
around.
She was alive.
Yeah.
I know someone who dated Sade.
Yeah, you do. Robert Elms.
Well, I don't know Robert Elms.
Well, he did.
Well, I've never met him.
Oh. Someone else then?
Yes.
Does Robert Elms know?
I don't know Robert Elms.
Anyway.
We're going to play an advert for the plebs. By the way, people are subbing to us. That's great. If you sub from July the 1st, here's the deal. If you sub now, we don't get a penny from it. Just as we come to the end of this deal, it's a weird quirk. If you sub now, we don't get a penny of it. If you sub on July the 1st, we get 50% of it. Amazon Prime or tier 1, 2 or 3, we get 50% of it. So I just put that information out there. You sub this month, because of a quirk of nature, we don't get a penny of it. Thanking you very much indeed. I'm going to play an advert for the plebs, and then we're going to speak to the wonderful, wonderful Caterer of Stripe. Kate.
Hello.
Hello there.
I phoned to claim a band, please.
Oh.
Do it.
Unfortunately, Sade has gone. So.
It's gone to Nelly. Nelly has got Sade.
Mm-hmm.
I would like Chic.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Me likey. Tell me why. Talk to me.
Because of Nile Rodgers.
Talk to me.
Well, I don't know. I was going through my sort of 70s disco thing. I was going to go for someone completely random, but I thought it was like, I could have gone for someone no one had ever heard of. I was potentially going to pick the Brothers Johnson, but I went with Chic. I thought I'd stick more mainstream.
What was the bass player guy? Bernard Butler. Bernie Winters. What was the bass player called? Because everyone thinks it's Nile. It wasn't just Nile Rodgers. It was the bass player that created the funk. He died. He died very sadly.
Do you want me to Google
No.
him?
Let's just say Bernard Butler until otherwise information is otherwise presented. What?
Bernard Butler and
Bernard Edwards. Thank you to my sister, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bernie Edwards on bass. Boom, 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 boom.
But they are responsible. I thought Chic could be responsible for some good tunes of that time. So
Chic are great. Disco sucks. Death to disco. Chic. Say chic. Mystique. Say chic. Say soir.
And it's yours.
It's yours. Simple as.
Disco Queen.
Thank you, Caitifer. Giving away 70s bands. Then Sunday night we're doing a radio show.
D Dolan's trying to claim in the chat. No.
Can we time D Dolan out, please? Hello there.
Sidrat.
Hello.
Get to the point.
Give us a meat, please.
Yeah, I'd like to claim a 70s band to go along with Simon and Garfunkel from the 60s.
Okie dokie. Who would you like?
I'd like to claim the absolute greatest showman ever, Alice Cooper.
Oh, there's an Alice Cooper documentary on Amazon Prime that I would like to watch, but my kids are here, so I can't watch anything that isn't some crap cartoon.
Yes.
Alice Cooper's yours. Alice Cooper's great. Of course, what Catherine doesn't know is that Alice Cooper used to be the name of the band.
I did know
Correct. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me it.
It used to be the name of the band.
All right, so she did know that, okay? But she doesn't know
Feed my Frankenstein.
That's 80s. Sidrat's got no claim on that.
No, so
Nope.
remember that for next time.
No, it's Welcome to My Nightmare era.
What Catherine doesn't know is Alice Cooper the man's real name.
Oh, I did.
Isn't it something like Lawrence Fernier?
I think there.
Sidrat?
Vincent Fernier.
Vincent
Fernier.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage, singing a collection of Vincent Clare, says my sister. No, that's the guy out of Dear John.
Vincent Fernier.
Mr. Vincent Fernier.
Gosh, he sounds like a French novelist.
Famously a very boring
Son of a
man.
preacher man.
Well,
He
no,
was
not boring. I think he's quite a nice fella.
No, famously really dull.
Is he?
Well,
And
that's
he
why
plays golf.
In Wayne's World, they get to hang out with Alice Cooper, then they get really bored by him, and so they kind of sneak off. And that's based. Vince Sinclair was Jack Duckworth's dating alter ego. That's correct. Do you remember that when Jack Duckworth was like having an affair via like a Lonely Hearts thing, and he arranged to meet someone, but Vera met him did it in the Rovers, which is stupid, and he was Vince Sinclair, and he ended up with her back.
Oh, so it was right, and it was her, was it, that he was arranging to meet?
Well, she found out that that's what he was doing, so she started writing to him. Yeah.
Oh, like in Babushka, or Pina Colada song.
Oh, like the Pina Colada song. That's a much better reference. Yes.
Babushka was also about that.
Much better. Was it?
Yeah. She reminded of his wife. It was his wife. Busted. Anyway, Sidra, are you happy?
I am exceedingly happy. Thank you very much.
Job done.
Thank you very much.
That's what we like. Gratitude.
We're getting a lot of
so
calls
rare.
tonight. Getting a lot of calls
This
tonight.
is the Vodafone voicemail service for
Val.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. could you please tell me what Patreon is? Are you leaving Twitch? Patreon. Let's get the link in the chat. Is a way to support this show for the price of 2 Costa coffees a month. You get access to the show when it goes behind a paywall, which it will be on July the 1st.
Because this is our job. Hey.
Hello, Max. Oh, look at her. She puts her head right down. Oh, you're hungry, darling. Let's do this and then I'll feed you your dinner, okay? Let's do this show and then I'll feed you your dinner, my little darling. It's my favourite.
Here comes Val.
Here comes Dave Dogface. Hello, Val.
Hi, Ian. Hi, Kat.
Hi, Val.
How are you too?
Very well. Just to say, if you've just tuned in, you've missed my kids. My kids were on the stream, interviewing Niko Omilana.
But if you listen not that carefully, you'll be able to hear them.
Yes.
Okay. Have a signed photo of you two.
Nope.
We haven't got any.
We haven't got any. What do you think this is? A local radio station in the 1980s?
Well, you know who's been phoning Alan Beswick, don't you?
You know what, sorry?
You know who's been phoning Alan Beswick, don't you?
Well, loads of people. Gafford, Nigel, Alistair. Nigel, yep. We haven't got any pictures, Val. Otherwise, we would with great pleasure, with gusto, I would suggest. Gusto.
Well, I don't know about gusto.
But we haven't got any.
I'd happily do one, yeah.
Well, you really cheer me up.
Oh, I want tickle you. Consensually. We're consensual tiggling.
Tickling?
Yeah, tiggle.
I think tiggling might be a southern thing. We tickle.
We tiggle.
No. Would you rather have a tickle or a tiggle, Val, or are you not fussy?
I ain't fussy. Why? Why bother?
But because of COVID restrictions, I have to do it with a 2 metre stick.
Oh,
a tickling stick.
I should have had me second on 23rd of February.
Oh, I take it you didn't.
No, I was in hospital.
Oh,
bugger.
Again.
That was several months ago. What's the latest? Are you able to pursue this second jab?
Yes, I've got it now on the 10th of June.
Okay, that's Thursday, the day after my birthday.
Is it your birthday?
Yep.
Fancy.
I brought mine forward. Cancelled it. Took a punt. It was July the 14th. Cancelled it. I did it on a stream here. Cancelled it, and I got it on June the 22nd.
Steady target.
Steady target.
Get him. Cancel him.
I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna be Billy Big Balls with my double jab. I'm doubling up, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get a jab a month.
Right.
Jab of the
month. Just to be safe.
Jab of the month.
I'm sorry.
Like jab of the hut, but jab of the month. And I'm going to get the different ones. I'm going to get the Pfizer. I'm going to get the Johnson & Johnson. I'm going to get the one where you only need one jab. I'm going to get jab of the month. Be like the Wine Club or Book of the Month or those shit crappy boxes of vegetables that no one likes that they send you, and a shitty recipe card. It's going to be like that, Val.
Oh yes. Ow! Just found another bloody mozzie now.
Oh, those things.
I know. I've got bit, bite.
Lucky thing. Chance to be a fine thing. All right, Val, anything else?
No, thank you. Just tune in to say hello.
Tutty buys! Tutty buys! Tutty buys! Something funny happened the other day. I was on the phone to the boy's mom, and Pat's buggering up my keyboard. And they were talking. I said, "Oh, have you booked in? Are you taking the boys to see Peter Rabbit 2?" She said, "Yeah, I think so. Unless you want to take them." And I said, "I do not want to see that film."
Because you've seen Peter Rabbit, right?
Yeah. I said, "I do not want to see that film." She's on the phone. She goes, "Yeah, the boys are in the car. You're on speakerphone. Without you there." And the boys are pissing themselves.
They must know you don't like it.
They do now.
You don't hide it.
I don't want to see that film. It's on speakerphone and the boys in the car. Without you there.
Seamless.
Mandula saw it, the first one, 3 times. It's Peter Rabbit. It's a modern take on it, and it's James Corden.
My husband had to take the kids to see. Do you remember the Nativity series? The first one, charming. The second one, okay, that's kind of charming.
There's been like 5 of those.
Yeah, it got to Dude, Where's My Donkey, which I think is Nativity 4. He took him to see that because I was working. Yes. Apparently, halfway through it, there was another a mother further along the row, she looked over at him and she said, torture. Bloody awful.
Bloody awful. You can hear our kids next door playing. Isn't it mad, right? Our kids really get on.
Yeah.
Our 2 eldest are identical, and our 2 youngest are identical.
Like
in personality.
personality-wise.
Totally personality.
But also, there's a bit of a look there as well, isn't there?
There is a little bit. And they get on so well, right? And we were in there before the show, just sat back and watching them. And they were showing off to each other and giggling to each other. And it was so joyous. And I just tapped Catherine and said, There's no reason they should get on as well as they do. We're good friends. We're like best friends. There's no reason that they should get on. And they absolutely do. It's incredible.
Yeah, they
to
look
see.
forward to seeing each other.
They do. And they're and the 2 youngest are kind of showing off, and the 2 eldest are a little bit quiet and bookish and embarrassed by it, but enjoying it. It's magic, man. It's magic. Dave says, Mr. Mark, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, and the eldest 2 are... I used to think that my eldest was shy. She's not. She's just really self-assured to the point where she doesn't have to join in if she doesn't want to, right? And she was always like that. For instance, I used to take her to baby swimming classes, right?
Oh, we did those.
And pointless. And but enjoy them.
Babies can swim. No, they can't.
No,
that's bullshit.
I used to take her, and she was about 2, but she could speak quite early on, right? And she knew her own mind.
Yeah.
She was always that baby that.
You got to push them under.
That gave withering looks. Anyway, so she got a couple of badges, and she was going for Ducklings 3 or something, where they have to take a certain amount of responsibility for their own movement in the water. It's not just you dunking them, right? So there was a moment where the teacher said, "Okay, now are you going to put your hair in the water?" Ignored her. Are you going to put your hair in the water? Ignored her.
Pat's as farted.
Next one was, if you put your hair in the water, you can have a badge. Clear as crystal, this little voice. I don't want a badge.
Was she a baby?
Yeah.
But babies can't speak, so that story is
about,
fake.
She could speak at about 2.
Well, she's not a baby at 2. Mine was a baby. Mine was like 6 months.
Well, I've been to them as well. She never liked them, but this was. I'm saying that she was doing badges
all over the place.
I said she was doing a badge where she got to a point where she was taking responsibility for her own movement in the
over the place.
It's true anyway. So she's that kind of person where she's lovely and all, but if she doesn't want to do it, she ain't going to do it, and she's not going to do it to make you feel better. The point of this being, they got on really well, and she's quite choosy about who she's friends with.
Dave says Mark Commode hated the first nativity, I guess. Oh, the first Peter Rabbit so much. Corden's dad wrote in to complain. Jesus Christ! Like James Corden cares if Mark Commode doesn't like one of his films. You know, go back and count your millions, buddy.
I think he does though.
I met James Corden when he was in a play about
History Boys.
Buggery, the History Boys. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's a really weird play. It's all about buggering young boys in boarding school, but everyone's okay. It's all right. That's what it's about. It's all right. It's all right. It happens. Anyway, I met him because he knew someone I was going out with at the time, so we met him at the. He's a nice lad.
Well, maybe it depends who you are. You know, if you're at the same level in his mind.
I don't think I was famous then. Maybe I was. I don't. Who knows? Who knows?
Because I've heard about some of the way he's treated quote unquote minions.
Piece of trash. I hate that guy. 0203
Meanwhile, you get people like Michael Caine,
286
who is nice to everyone
6370
because he says it costs nothing and it is within my gift to make someone's day, and also I'm not an arsehole. I'm reading between the lines there, but yes, that's what he's like.
Totsire has whispered to me, I'd like to be unbanned. At very least, just time me out instead. Due regards to him. No, that's not how the process works. No idea who you are.
And whispering. Also.
No.
The approach is skew whiff there, my friend.
Didn't Corden have major beef with Patrick Stewart?
Yeah. There's a film of it. It's really uncomfortable.
There's a film of it?
Yeah, because it was at an awards ceremony.
What happens?
Patrick Stewart takes exception to his tone, tells him to stop stealing focus, and he don't like it.
We're finding that.
Yeah. I watched it the other day.
Hello, Peter.
Hello.
How you doing, brother?
Oh, damn.
No, not happening.
I'm all right. I'm tired. I I went out into town with my mum and nephew yesterday, and that
caught the Indian variant.
Yep,
Caught
possibly.
what's the made up one that one of the ministers was talking about, like the Corfu variant, and the World Health Organization came out and went, well, it doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. Was he saying it's like the Corfu or maybe it's the Cyprus one or something like that? These lying pieces of trash. Ah, man, I hate it.
They're named now anyway, aren't they? They're all
alpha, beta, and all that to try and take away the locations.
I'm the alpha COVID. I'm the alpha.
The alpha one is the English one, isn't it?
It's the Nepal. So
no.
Nepal is the new variant. The new variant. Gove was at a football match in a foreign country in Portugal. And he's come back and he's supposed to be self-isolating, but now he's part of this. They just made up this trial thing where he just has to do a test every single day.
Oh, for God's sake!
Well, isn't that a coincidence?
I hate this country. I hate this world. I hate our government. They're going to get away with it. People still their points are up. The people like Julia Hartley-Brewer and making dollar. This place sucks.
That donor that's in the papers now has slipped him a few grand and then days later became a lord.
No, Catherine.
What?
Please get it right, okay? Let's not slander or libel anybody.
I've not named anyone.
He became a lord, and then he gave them £500,000 a few days afterwards.
Totally legit, then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how it happens. I think that's the order of. I think that's the way things are done these days. I think I've got the order. Google it to check.
The point is, right? The fan base for that is what they are, rather than the constituent. The fan base won't give a shit.
No, I think I've got that order correct, but who cares? It's bent. It's all bent, and I hate this country, and I hate everyone on Twitter, and I hate life, and oh man. Anyway.
No, you don't. You're feeling quite positive at the moment.
Oh, I love it at the moment, actually, Pete. Please don't. Please, I'm loving life. I'm having a great time.
Well, I actually have quite a positive story for you.
Beautiful.
Let's hear it.
Let's do it. Let's celebrate.
Someone who isn't a dick, or who I've seen not being a dick in a situation where, he could well have been.
Is it one of the Doctor Who's?
It's not. No, Timothy Spall.
Okay. Yep.
From Alfiedas and Pet and the like. I can't remember where I was going. It's not relevant to the story, but I was on a train, and it was one of those things where when I booked the ticket, it was cheaper to go in first class than not. So I was in first class.
It was opposite day.
It was opposite day, exactly. But I was in first class, and Timothy Spall walks into the train. He finds himself sat sort of opposite these two ladies, and of course they recognise him.
He would. He's very famous.
Well, that's it, and they start, asking what I would say were sort of friendly questions, but I definitely got the vibe.
Sorry, can I just interrupt for a second? JKRX Art. Ooh, Poshford. On with your story, please.
But yeah, they were asking him all kinds of questions and things, and just generally not leaving him alone, let's say, and and eventually he kind of he was very gracious with them, and eventually like I just realised my friend's in the next carriage, so I'm going to go.
That's where his acting comes in.
And they said something like, thanks very much, and he was like, ladies, you're the people we do it for. It's all because of you guys. And it was just a nice thing where he didn't need to
make an excuse.
Them. He didn't need no, I mean I didn't blame him for that at all. It was fairly intrusive, it just that sort of low level of but just the way he handled them was really nice and really classy. That's exactly the word, classy
guy. What a classy guy. I respect that.
Whereas there's like a 40-page thread on Sarah Black that you can read if
don't shatter me dreams, but
oh, famously so.
Although I know someone who worked with her and who loved her and said it was just as soon as you knew that you knew how to handle her, she was perfect. But...
I think it again, it's that James Corden thing. I think the service industry got a lot of Cilla Black's bad side, shall we say?
Yeah.
But yeah, Timothy Spall, nice man.
Okay, we'll add that to. Okay, we'll add that to the list of nice men.
Nice man.
Nice men.
Please
So
do.
we're gonna start a new list, and it's gonna be.
Oh, I tell you, what I'm putting on there.
Nice man and rude man. So far we've got Spall on nice man, Corden on rude man,
Goldblum
on nice man.
Nice man.
And we'll put Black on rude man.
Black R.I.P.
Black Rip. There we go.
A Tory donor who was made appear against the advice of the Lord's appointment watchdog made a £500,000 donation to Boris Johnson's party only days after taking up his seat.
It can't be bent.
No.
That's just a coincidence. Because if he made the donation before, as you said, okay, all right, they couldn't have known he was going to make that donation, and he would have had to have planned that beforehand. So it's coincidence.
Maybe he forgot his purse.
It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence, and I will not have a word said against this government because I'm a lickspittle for the right wing press.
Yum yum! How that boot tastes.
That jackboot tastes delicious. Anything else, Peter?
No, that was it.
Can I just say, by the way, both on this stream and in the Discord, excellent modding, my friend.
Thank you. I try.
You're welcome. What a show tonight.
Yeah, do you want to watch Patrick Stewart and the James Corden thing?
I don't know if I do, but
well,
I'm going
it's awkward.
to.
Neither of them, I'm going to say it's neither of their finest moment.
Well, you've seen the Bob Geldof, Russell Brand.
No. Cool.
All right, let's.
Are we having an awkward off?
Let's go with Corden
and Stewart.
Now, first.
I'm going to say it. Generally, my leanings it's always towards Jean-Luc Picard. He's known for being quite a decent fella. I kind of like him. I like the persona. I don't know either of these chaps, but the persona speaks to me more.
Okay, let's have a look.
But this.
That's a Chromebook with built-in virus protection, so you can click with confidence. With no more of this,
Hello,
and
Jimbo.
a lot more peace of
What a
mind.
show. You missed my boys,
Move
Jim.
along,
You missed my boys
viruses.
are on the stream.
Switch to
Interviewing
built-in
Niko
virus
Omilana.
protection. Switch to Chromebook.
So proud of them. They're so happy.
They're good kids. They're really looking.
Is this one of those ones where it's a robot talking?
I want to speak to James
That's
here.
not a robot. That's the captain.
It is.
Oh, I'm thinking of Data.
It's James, isn't it? When the presenters are up here and when the recipients are receiving their
he's pissed.
awards, don't
Too close.
He's pissed.
Stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir. You couldn't be more wrong. Oh, genuinely. And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award,
couldn't resist it.
Get on with it. There we go.
Do you know if he hadn't have done the clap, he'd have won that. If he hadn't have done that, I've just dropped a bomb. He'd have won that. If he'd have just said, "Look, when you come up, just present the fucking award, all right?" Okay, that's all you needed.
And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award, just get on with it. There we go.
From where I was sitting, I can see your belly.
Oh, that.
Yeah, now it
he's
gets.
lost. He's lost.
Yeah.
He's lost.
And that was right over there at the back of the room. These people down.
I mean, that's like, if that was like two kids, you'd go, well, I mean, that's out of order, and I'll have a word with them afterwards, but okay. But this.
Here, you know.
Sorry, I'm waiting for the punchline. Go on. No, seriously, go on.
Okay.
No, go on.
This is horrible.
This is magical. Fat shaming is not good. You're absolutely right. Fat shaming. No. That's a strange move on Patrick Stewart.
You can see my belly, and we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it. Here we go.
But I tell you something, though. From the start, right in his space.
Yeah. The thing is, he's fuming. I've had that anger on stage when I was doing Big Brother, and there was an arsehole. One of the contestants was a fucking arsehole, and I was thinking this the other day, and he said something, and I had the script, and I just went, right, let's fucking do this. And I've had that anger. He's very. I've had that.
One more. Do you want one more?
Oh no, don't.
If you fancy the Jonas Brothers, cover your belly.
For whatever it's worth, I like your belly, so.
Everyone just stop mentioning it.
But I would pay to see Sir Patrick Stewart dying on stage any day, so.
And for the people that haven't seen my belly, is there anyone who hasn't got a... It's just there. Okay, can we get a taxi ready, please? The old man going home. Okay.
Okay, all right. That's now we'll have Russell Brand and Bob. What's his name? Bob Geldof.
Yasmin, not Jasmine. I'm not watching the Friends reunion because of James Corden. I almost bailed when he started doing his thing, but he's not in it very much. You can fast forward through his bits, and you're not missing much.
Here we go. This is awkward.
Of course, the winner is Live 8, so please welcome to the stage Sir Bobby Gandalf, everybody.
Swearing is a persistent theme where Live 8 is concerned. Madonna, Razorlight and Robbie Williams were all guilty of swearing live on national television during their performances. But it was rappers...
Turn that down there. Don't know. I like Bob Geldof. He came up to me once in Regent Street when I was filming for the 11 o'clock show Christmas special, and I thought, oh shit, because we'd done loads of jokes about Paulie Yates. She was still alive at the time, I believe. And I thought, oh shit. And he came up and he just winked at me and went, good show, keep it up. And I was like, oh, that'll do me. That'll do me.
What was that? What was that? What happened to Russell's face then?
Russell Brand, what a... Thank you, Bono, whatever. Mostly thank you to the people here in this room who did Live 8, Kanye, Razorlight, the Kaiser Chiefs, anyone else who's here, the Sugar Babes who did Band Aid 20. I would also like people watching on television and in this room to understand what happened on that day, as Bono said, when they cashed that check. It's boring, but if you'll give me 2 seconds and then I'll go. What happened on that day resulted in 5 million people being alive every year. 5 million orphans being taken into care as opposed to being abandoned. 21 million children in school. Right this moment, 290 million people free for the first time of debt slavery. Universal AIDS treatment by 2010. The elimination of polio and 50% reduction in malaria mortality, which kills more than polio and AIDS put together. That's what Live Aid was. I think it was a great event. Thank you everyone very much indeed for this. Thank you to Sinclair for doing it, and Stefan and Dave from EMI. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's called Russell Brand to see. Let's see.
Bob Geldof there, obviously an amazing man to whom we have a lot to be grateful, not him calling me a of course. Really, it's no surprise that he's such an expert on famine. He has, after all, been dining out on I Don't Like Mondays for 30 years. Best film now. Time for the Best Film Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed.
I mean, they were virtually making love compared to the other two.
Let's play some adverts for the plebs.
What was that though? Was there personal beef?
Who knows?
Russell's face said something.
This is when
there.
Russell was a shagger. So I don't know. Maybe who knows what was going on? Who knows? Who knows? That was a long time ago. When was? I don't know what year that actually went out. It was quite a while ago. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I've met both those gentlemen, and I've got on very, very well with both of those gentlemen.
Yeah.
We got about 20 minutes or so, dear viewer. It's a short one today because we've got the kids here. They're having a party time next door. I'm terrified to see the state of my living room once we get in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if my boys have eaten tonight.
Yeah, they have. Chocolate.
There's some sweeties.
You're welcome.
They had some sweeties. But man alive, the show is really... We're on fire at the moment. These are the best shows we've done on Twitch. If you want more of this, sign up to Patreon, the 666. We kind of slowed down a bit at 570. In fact, we've gone backwards. We had 572 earlier on, and now we're down to 570. So we're slowing down. I would love to get to 650 by the end of the month. If we get to 650 by the end of the month, this thing might work. We need 1,000, really. If we can get to 650 by the end of the month, I think we might be onto something. Yeah. From July the 1st, the first 30 to 45 minutes of this show is going to be free to watch on Twitch and sometimes on YouTube. We're going to switch back and forth to try and gather an audience. Then 45 minutes into the show, it's going to stop streaming. It will be behind a paywall. The 666 and above members will be sent a link. Private show, another hour and a half, 2 hours. Who knows what we're going to do behind that? It's going to be a show. It's going to be buzzing. We're going to have guests. We're going to have games. We can have games. I was going to do a quiz tonight, actually, but we're near the end of the show, so maybe we'll do that. I just want to do one of those quizzes where we keep firing questions, and as soon as you get a question wrong, boom, you're off. I just want to do that. That'd be fun. Anyway, behind the paywall.
No.
Your name was never mentioned. We're not getting into it. We're not getting into it. So we're going to get emails. We're going to get all kinds of stuff. Done. It's done. We're going to get. Your name wasn't mentioned. No one knew it was you. We're going to get all kinds of emails and stuff, and we get sucked into the madness of someone else. Don't want it. There's too much going on in my life right now. Way too much going on in her life right now. We don't want anyone else's madness.
No, okay? I'm sorry, we can't deal with that stuff.
Cannot get involved in that. We're just trying to survive. I don't want to get sucked.
None of that stuff matters anyway. If you listen very carefully, you can hear what matters.
Out on heroin.
Idiots next door.
Those guys.
There we go. So, decision is made. Thank you to everyone who signed up to the Patreon so far. It is appreciato. But if you want the show to carry on, we need a lot more. Will it be the same price if you join after the 1st of July? Yeah. The prices aren't going up. The prices are stuck at that. $4.99 if you just want to get the 45-minute best of podcast. It's going to be the only way to hear it. £6.66, you get that, and you get to watch the show live, and you get the full audio of the show. £20 level, you get all of that, plus you're going to get at least one bonus exclusive solo or duo podcast a month. Could be Door Into Summer, a music show I do. Could be Euro Groovy, which is a music show Catherine does. Could be you reading Ronnie Spector's. There's going to be some things floating around, like the Isley Brothers, the Ivy Tilsley book. That's going to be for the That's going to be for the 666 and above. There's going to be loads of stuff, right? And we're gonna make mistakes as we go along, and we're going to change things. What is wrong with this cable? It's under your ass.
No, mine went, so I plugged it in, and then yours pops out.
Yours is under your ass.
No, it's right.
No, it's under. What's this? Oh, it's the cord. Move.
Oh my.
Move. Go.
Oh my.
You don't need to move now. It's done. It was this. Al Jardine snubbed the guy from Beatles pod as well, did he? Outrageous. So there's loads of stuff. The £20 I think is the best deal. We're giving you so much stuff. 666. That's a great halfway house. How does one advertise for a YouTube program? I think, Gemma, I'm thinking if we just go live, I think we will get some passing trade.
I think so.
I don't know. I think we'll get some passing trade.
The skill will be in keeping their attention, because YouTube it's a fast-paced situation. It's not like this where it's people come to hang out. YouTube, you got to grab them.
Yeah.
And also tantalising them, temptating them into wanting to see beyond the paywall.
Any more 11 o'clock show viewings planned? Yes, there will be, Jim, for 666 and above. By the way, can I just say, how exciting. We just signed another 3 months with Surfshark.
Yeah.
We just signed another 3 months with Surfshark. That's insane.
And the brilliant thing about it is it's a really, really good deal, and we're not bullshitting you. It's a fantastic deal. And loads of you, I know in the chat, there'll be some people giving their testimonials in a second. Loads of you have taken us up on it, and it's a game changer. 3 months free. 83% off? Yes, yeah. It is. Do us a favour. There's the link. Surfshark.deal/TLNA. Just click on the link. Have a look.
Don't even have to buy it. Just click on the link, right? Just clicking on the link will register. Bing! In the Surfshark office. The TLNA people are clicking on the link. That helps, right? And then maybe you want to have a little look at it. Maybe you want to sign up. What's the country where they banned Twitter? I think it's Nigeria.
Oh.
Well, they banned Twitter today. Let's get the message to those people. If they sign up to Surfshark, they can still access Twitter. Because you can be from any part of the world. I think it was Nigeria. Well, they banned Twitter. It was just on the news today, guys. My finger is on the pulse.
You will have the ability to have a look at 30 Netflix libraries and more.
Yes, mate.
You can go to have a look and see what's going on at US
Nigeria,
Netflix,
yes.
Canada Netflix. If you're into those weird Korean films, Korean Netflix, right? Whitelister is a handy feature. Lets selected apps or websites bypass the VPN connection. Works great for banking.
Works great for banking.
Think about it. You can prevent. You've got this thing called Clean Web prevents malware or phishing attempts from getting to you. Plus, you can forget ads and trackers ever existed.
Let's get the link in the chat again.
They don't keep any logs.
Ellis R. Jones.
The encryption is industry leading.
We use it. Me and Catherine use it. Catherine use it. It is great.
And it's dead easy. They've got this thing called Kill Switch. It disables your internet connection if your VPN connection drops. That way you are shielded 100% of the time, and it is a snip.
We are thrilled, right, to have another 3 months with Surfshark. It's an honour. If we sell 50, we get a bonus. That's a lot, and we're not necessarily expecting to. That would just be a bonus. We sell 50, we get a few £100 each. That will be lovely. But we don't expect to do that. We don't expect to do that.
Strung out on heroin.
But if you just click on the link, go and have a little look. It would help us a lot, and we're going to be talking about them a lot during the shows as they're coming on. And unlimited devices as well. A lot of these things, you've got 3, 5, 10 devices you can use it on. Unlimited. Your phone, your laptop, your PC, your Amazon Fire Stick.
Jimbo's commenting in the chat about how.
I wish he'd shut up.
How fast it is compared to Nord. Nord is slow compared to Surfshark, having had both.
That's a good comment. Thank you. That's a good comment, actually, Jim. I apologise.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
For being rude. So far, Niceman. We've got Spall and Goldblum, Rudman. We've got Corden and Black. Rip. So there's that. So thank you, Surfshark. We're going to be talking about them, and boy, oh boy, it's going to be some. There's going to be some great stuff.
Richard says, I've been using it for a few months now, and I've not had a single problem, which is rare compared to other VPNs I've used in the past.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
And Jimbo says you're a piece of trash.
Thank you, Jimbo. Nice to have you on board. Lenny Henry was miserable. We're not talking about it's not miserable man. It's Niceman and Rudman.
Rude.
Was Lenny Henry rude? And we can't just have you, Katifer, with your bias. We would need to get several accounts. We've got video accounts of those men we spoke about. We'd need to have video evidence. We'd need to have the voice of other people. We'd need to, oh my God, they killed Lenny. We did that in the 11 o'clock show once when it was, oh my God, they killed Kenny in that cartoon I've never watched. And we had Lenny Henry on, and he pretended to die. He got shot and died, and we went, oh my God, they killed Lenny. That's the level of humor we're dealing with.
Topical.
Very, 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 very topical.
Good morning, lovely, lovely.
We can't just say, Jim, that Rob Plant is lovely. First of all, who's Rob Plant? Oh, you mean Robert Plant, the lead singer from the Led Zeppelins?
Maybe you know him so well you can call him Rob.
Jim, did he not sing at your wedding or something? Anyway, I don't want to get involved in that crap. He sang at someone's wedding.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Thank you, Vix. I think we're done.
Let's do this.
I think we're done. Next show is going to be Sunday night, 8 o'clock. I'm doing a radio show. I really suggest you do a radio show. I'll tech up for you. You should come and do a radio show one night. It's a gas. Oh, man, it's the most fun.
It could happen.
Do it. So it's Sunday, just me, solo radio show. It's the last night to get 60s and 70s bands before the door shuts. Okay, so you've got to get involved then. 8 till 10, and then we'll hand over to Alan Bezic, which will be a lot of fun. So that is Sunday. Sign up. Go to iainandcatherine.com. I don't know. Let's have a look at it now, actually. And I need to learn how to access it.
Because we're taking this stuff seriously now. There were steps
Catherine.
taken today that means that we're serious.
Oh, we're starting a limited company.
It's got a great name.
Oh, don't tell them just until we've registered it. But we're starting a limited company. So let's go and have a quick look at this. Let's find out how you sign up. Screen 2. So Is it contact us? Let's have a look. Matty built this. He's done a great job.
So good,
It doesn't
Matty,
work,
thank
actually.
you.
There we go. Contact us. Get in touch. Submit your message below. Okay. All right. Does this put them on the mailing list? Subscribe to the newsletter. Come all the way down here. Subscribe. So I'm going to put late night alternative at gmail.com.
Who's growling?
That means someone's got an animal. What have you got? No. There's a bit of bread. Oh, you've been in the bin.
You little bugger.
You've been in the bin.
Bread.
Well, it's better than a mouse.
They're growling over a bit of bread. Honestly, it's like being in...
Come and listen.
Oh, that's magic.
Excuse me, what? Yeah, I'm doing the phone in. It's my job. Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna call us? Yeah. All right. We might get one more phone call. That magic. Yeah. Sorry, we just listen to our kids getting on with each other. Subscribe to the newsletter, and you will get mailed. You'll get mailed the schedule. Oh, balls! No phone numbers on there, so I didn't dox anybody. I didn't dox.
Which, of course, is what he meant to do. Wasn't worried at all.
Sign up. So go there, sign up for that, and you will get mailed every week. If you're ready to get emails, do you need to sign up to the new one? Yes, because you've signed up to the one on my website, and we might shift that over at some point. So I would suggest yes, Beastie Boy. I would suggest yes.
This message confirms your subscription to
We're
our
subscribed.
newsletter. Thank you.
I just need to learn now how to access those and send you messages. I don't know, but I think apparently it's quite easy. I think it's in the web thing. Are they going to call or what? Let me call them. This will freak them out. I'm going to call the kids.
Welcome to Gift Gap's voicemail.
You absolute melts.
The person you're calling.
That voice is proper miserable, isn't it?
Don't like it.
I like the other fella.
I like this voice. Hello, buddy.
Hello, how's it going?
Yeah, very, very well. Yes, mate. This is my youngest son.
Proud
really?
moment for any dad.
Oh, haircut.
Haircut this week. Getting a bit.
Why are you on your side?
You see, what? Sorry.
Why are you on your side?
I don't know, because I thought I was. Well, because I didn't want to be. I wanted to be in landscape, not portrait.
I'm getting more nauseous watching you than normal. Hello, Mucky, my darling.
I'll try. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at the thing and it's all wrong, so I need to do that.
Well, you need to check. You've pressed the button that stops it auto-rotating.
Yeah, that's what's happened.
Yeah, I have.
Why
Look at that, Barney,
Yes.
Finford.
Finford.
There he is.
There we
There
go.
he is.
Hello, Gatford.
I've had a bit of a disaster this evening. Decided to venture out and booked a table at a local restaurant for me and Mum.
Caught COVID and died.
To go and have a meal. And it was shut.
No.
Like we got there, we booked a table. We were in there earlier in the last week, so I went up to them and said, "Can I book a table for next Friday night, 7:30?" They wrote it in their book. They took my number. We got there, shut. No, and I rang the number. No answer. So
For
we had
which
to go
night?
and have an
Next
Indian.
Thursday night.
No, tonight.
Tonight.
So we got to the restaurant and it was shut, and I felt like a right idiot.
I would put a brick through the window.
No,
I wouldn't do that.
I would check their opening times more thoroughly in future. That's what I would do.
But
now,
the restaurant took the booking.
Well, maybe
Well,
someone's
that's the
calling.
thing. Do I now ring tomorrow and say, politely, please can I ask why you took the booking if you're not open?
Well, you don't. I wouldn't even put it like that. Even that could be. I would just say, just checking what happened yesterday. We made a booking. We spoke to Steve, and we made a booking. And just what happened?
Yeah.
And then, but
now
I would
all
piss on
evening
their
I've
door
been
handles.
I've been out going. You know that thing you do when you second guess yourself. You're like, did I book it? Did I do it
Well,
right?
be very careful if you go in there all strident.
Oh yeah, they might put spaff
Well,
in
that's the thing.
the
I
soup.
don't strident, but also I do know that I did it right because I've been going over it all evening, reliving it.
Yeah, I think I would ask them what happened.
It's weird times. You don't know. Someone might have.
No, they wouldn't, because COVID is fake.
Ah, right. So, yeah. See, if they turn around and go, well, someone died in the restaurant today, and we
Right, really bad. Proper bad.
really bad.
The baddest. Badford.
The baddest. Oh dear.
What if it was open, and they knew you were coming,
and they were all sitting under the counter?
I kind of think they weren't doing that because I did try and even go around the back.
Oh, persistent.
Just thinking. Well, no, because I thought maybe they've got a separate entrance for like the evening, like they've got a bit out the back.
Oh, Backford.
So. Yeah. But they.
I'm calling a ban on this Ford thing. I'm banning it. I'm banning it. Backford is jumping the shark. All right.
We're about to open our own section of Discord for Fords only.
Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. We've got 30 people signed up already at iainandcatherine.com. We've got 800 signed up at iainlee.com. So let's go. Let's see if we can beat those losers. See if we can beat those losers.
It's the same losers.
Yeah, it's the same
It's
losers.
the same losers.
Let me just try and call, but I think their phone is switched off.
Yeah, it's probably on it. Playing on it.
Oh, it's ringing.
Hello, sir. This call is unavailable right now. Please contact 0222-108-99999999999 for some information on this. We will get back to you shortly, but this has been Curry's PC World. Be back with you soon.
I must have got the wrong number. Man, what a way to end the show. If you've just tuned in, my kids are on it. You missed my wonderful, wonderful kids. You may never get to see that clip ever again. If you signed up to the 666, you'll certainly get the audio of it. Yeah. Oh, of that, there is absolutely no doubt. What a joy. Thank you for bringing the girls over today. What a fun show. What a fun evening. Let's go and do a raid like the olden days. Let's see if any of our buddies are on.
Yes.
Let's see if any of our goddamn buddies are on. Oh, no, they're not, losers. No, they're not.
It's Friday night.
It's Friday night.
Stroke morning.
Just got paid. Everybody out and getting late. My analog journal. Let's have a look. Oh God! No! Turn this off. We're gonna get stung. I don't want to get stung. If you're gonna get stung, get something good. Paul McCartney not being able to sing the word vein.
Oh, I watched a bit of Bob Ross the other day. That
Jim,
was lovely.
yes, I will. That's a good point, Paul. I will, Jim. Yes, I'll post a clip in the mod thing. Right, let's go and do a raid.
Where are those guys?
Let's go. Just chatting. Shut up, big boy. Big boy's calmed down a lot since I got one of those. It's not Fellaway. It's something else. It's a natural one as opposed to a
cat ganja.
It's cat ganja.
Ganja. No.
Do I remember how to stream? Let's have a little look at this. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here.
Said everything, and then you want to turn off the. Well, hopefully.
The bear judges
hopefully
you.
It's not gonna overheat.
She hasn't streamed for a while. Let's go and make
finger crossed.
The one
guys.
with the bear.
I know
Thank you
it's
so much.
warm today, but still. Okay,
Fun
I'm going
stream.
to eat this carrot.
I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed that a lot. I'll be back Sunday night, 8:00, 8 till 10.
And I'll be back Monday.
Yes. Don't forget you can call in at any point. You cannot raid this channel.
Why?
Dehydrated carrot. Come on, it's not
Maybe
that
she's
bad.
Not into raids.
Mate, we can't raid that channel. Stay. We're back. We're back. Happy Friday, Squirrel Gang. Has he got a squirrel on his shoulder?
What do we do? We are Legion.
Too busy.
Yeah.
Too busy. That's too busy. That is too busy. The world isn't ready for me. Okay, we'll find. I'll be the
Behind
judge
it
of
is
that.
not easily visible nor accessible to those who
YouTuber
might
and
run
pro
into it.
gamer.
Now,
28
a
years
lot
old
of us
from Belize. I moved to America when I was
probably
13.
read
Yes.
some questionable stuff on the Dojin websites, and your ISP
We see you. I will
can
see.
know
I will
when you're
see
doing
you.
that.
You
But
won't
if you
see
have a
me on
VPN,
Sunday. It'll be,
right,
I like
like,
those shows. They're a lot.
They won't.
They're a
know.
lot of fun.
It won't matter.
So looking
It'll be
forward to
fine.
that.
You know,
It's a radio show. Play some tunes. do
I'll
some
take it for
talking.
200 bits, Rosalina. Get cha-ching. Thank you, Rosalina.
Let's go and rate this guy.
He seems like a nice
but
fella.
yeah,
You can make his
and
night.
Surfshark
Zero.
VPN is our sponsor for
If
today.
it's not your thing,
Now,
you don't have to tell him about it, but you could make his
what
night.
can I
so
tell you
it'd
about
be nice.
Surfshark VPN? I'm sure
Dirty
you're wondering.
lies.